This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the pregame show. I'm AJ Good, getting you ready for all the high school football action about to go down in week number 10 of the high school football season. Starting things first over at Loretto, where on Thursday night the Mustangs will be welcoming in Waverly as they look to improve their playoff chances. Loretto went on the road to Eagleville in week 9. However, the result was not what they wanted.
You've got to be mentally prepared, for a long road trip. It was kind of over the river and through the woods to Eagleville Friday night, and we didn't get on or off the bus prepared to play. You would think that sometime in the middle of the first quarter you kind of come alive and wake up, and we did have some good spurts, but nothing consistent.
They got off to a fast start but couldn't sustain the momentum, a point of emphasis in practice this week.
We've started fast, though, for the last couple games. It's a consistency of play where we've got to, we can't say, oh, hey, we had an early touchdown on the first play or ran up the kickoff back, and this is going to be easy. We have to understand it's a 48-minute game, not a 1-minute game, and continue to play at our level, at our standard, and all the things that we believe in for the whole game.
The Mustangs will now turn the page to week number 10, aiming to get back on the right track in the playoff picture.
Very important. We need a really successful week this week if we want to play anymore.
Up next for the Black and Gold is a visit from Waverly, a team they know they can't take lightly.
We can't look at their record. We just got to go out and know that they want to play just as bad as we do, and they want to win just as bad as we do. We just got to beat them.
The goal for the Mustangs is to get the simple things done and get one step closer to their ultimate goal.
Just some consistency and effort, some excitement, but it all comes down to just really simple block and tackle. If we block and tackle, we're going to have a good chance to win the game. If we don't block and tackle, we're not. So blocking and tackling are fundamentals of the game, and that's what we got to work on.
Staying within that same region, where Summertown will hit the road on Friday night once again to take on one of their rivals in Lewis County in a battle for one of those final playoff spots. Summertown went into week 9 against a tougher Richland squad and found a way to get an overtime win.
Well, it was a tough win. It was a great win for us, but that's a good football team, and had a chance to win in regulation, and didn't have to go to OT. So again, just a hard-fought, good win.
The thriller against the Raiders tested their toughness, and this team showed a lot of character.
I think we made a lot of improvements from where we were a year ago in terms of fighting through some battles, and we had some opportunities the other night. It didn't get off to a good start, and then we come back and we had a good lead before the half, and then we gave up a touchdown right before the half, and so just kind of an up and down thing. And proud of the guys for hanging in there, and showed a lot of perseverance to hang in there and fight through all the adversity.
Up next for the Eagles is a visit to Lewis County, another team with its eyes on the postseason.
We've handled some of those situations pretty good, so hopefully we get one more in us. And we got a lot of work to do this week. We talk about what matters is at 7 o'clock on Friday night, but you got to prepare. You got to be ready for 7 o'clock, because if you're not, then it's not going to be any fun. So we got a lot of work to do this week, and see if we can work some kinks out, some mistakes, and get ready to go.
The final 2 games will determine this team's fate, and each one is just as important as the next.
Definitely, even if it's not for a spot, every game is important to us. So it's very important that these last 2 games we go out there and play the best we can.
Summertown has points of focus for week 10, and they want to win each situation and put themselves in a great position.
Turnover thing's a big deal, and we talked about it. I think we created 5 turnovers the other night. We gave up some points, but we created some turnovers, and I think we had 1, and it could have been costly. But so the turnover thing's big. That's got to continue. And then we rushed for 235, maybe 230. I'm not sure exactly the number, but we had a good night rushing the football, and that's always good when we rush the ball and kind of control the clock and that kind of thing. It's a good night. So those are a couple of things. Field position. There's some other factors, but those are a couple of big ones.
Coming up next, we head on over to Class 5A, check in with Lawrence County as they get ready for the final 2 games of the regular season.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Now over to Class 5A, where Lawrence County will hit the road once again for their final region game of 2024. The Wildcats will be taking on Franklin County as they look to start what will be a win streak heading into the offseason. Lawrence County saw its playoff hopes end at Shelbyville in Week 9, learning a lot of valuable lessons.
I mean, we started off real bad. We can't have stupid turnovers, stupid penalties, things like that. We shot ourselves in the foot a bunch, and they're a good football team. You can't win with that, especially against a good team like that. Ain't an easy win.
The Wildcats will now turn the page to Week 10, where they look to build some momentum.
I got a lot of guys back, so we're going to continue to prepare the right way, and hopefully it'll translate to having a good performance on the field, and then getting a win, and then getting ready for the next week.
Despite their postseason hopes, this team wants to end 2024 on a high note and head into 2025 with a pair of wins.
It would be great to head into the offseason to not be in on a losing taste in our mouth. It would be great to get a win and go into the offseason ready to work and get better for next season.
Up next is another long road trip to Franklin County, a team that proved it's hard to beat after last year.
Last year when they came over here, I'm going to preach this to our guys all week. It's a very similar situation. They played really well and beat Tullahoma, and then they struggled the rest of the year, came over here, and they had a really good first half against us. We helped them out with 2 turnovers, inside deep in our own territory, and led to 2 scores. And then we came roaring back in the second half, and then ended up getting beat, I believe, 31-30 or 32-31. And we had a great comeback. We've got to jump on them early, not give them momentum. I know they're going to be trying their best here.
The Purple and Gold know they need to be humble and execute the fundamentals.
I know we got to take care of the football, do our assignments, do our jobs. We can't underestimate it. But we've been struggling too. We're no better than them. They're a great football team. I know they're going to come and play, and we just got to do whatever it takes to win.
Coming up next, we head on over to college football. Check in with UNA as they're coming off a bye week in a very important game.
Let's make a deal. This is Jeff Hood with Keller Williams Hood Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. The real estate market is moving so fast, and making a mistake or a bad decision could cost you or lead to disappointment. At Keller Williams, our team of professionals are the very best at what they do, and they have the very best resources to help you make your best deal. Call us at 931-762-5816, or better yet, go to our website at kwhoodcompany.com. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, making real estate deals great again.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Now over to college football, where North Alabama will be back in action in college football. The Lions are coming off one of the most important bye weeks that they have had after playing 8 straight games. They've currently won 3 in a row, and they have a huge game against Central Arkansas coming up on Saturday. Here's what head coach Brent Dearman had to say.
UNA head football coach Brent Dearman. Coach, coming off the bye week, just how refreshing and needed was it for everyone?
You know, our guys have been playing football since the middle to end of July. And it feels like eternity ago, really. When you think back to SEMO, and our guys needed a break. Shoot, our coaches needed a break. I needed a break. And we took a couple days and just got out of here. I've had multiple people ask me if I watched any football this weekend. I did not. I played with my kids. I cut grass. I usually do my best thinking on the lawnmower. So it was a much needed break where the injury report's gotten a little less people on it now. But it was fun to watch our young guys compete last week. That's what we did during the bye week, a lot of it. Just scrimmaging the young guys and letting some of the older guys get healthy.
Going into the bye week on such a high of 3 straight wins, the win over nationally ranked Abilene Christian, where have you noticed kind of the refocus of guys as you brought everyone back?
You know, I think our guys see that there's a great possibility in front of us where sitting at 0-5, you kind of lost a little bit of hope. And now with a 3-game stretch here of all conference wins, you're sitting at second place in the conference now. I think you've put yourself in a good spot. And what we've told our guys is now you have to treat every game like a playoff game. Sitting at 3-1, you can't afford probably another loss. So this game against UCA, they know is a big one. They've gotten locked in and focused this week. They understand we got to stop the run. We've got a very talented running back coming here that we've got to stop this week. And we got to take care of the football. In games that we've taken care of the football, we've won the game. So that's a big key emphasis we've spent a lot of these last 2 weeks. But it's been really nice to look up at the standings and see UNA towards the top of the board.
And with that, do you spend much time talking to the team about what those standings and what this backstretch looks like?
A little bit. You know, we pulled up the UAC's tweet of the standings board of how we're sitting at second right now. Our guys got excited about that, but at the same time, right now it's just us versus UCA. You can't worry about any of the other 3 games down the road. You got to take care of UCA this weekend. So we know we've put ourselves in this position, but now we got to take care of business on the road against a very tough opponent.
And that opponent, again, nationally ranked, they're 10-12, almost just like last week, or 2 weeks ago in the 2 polls. And just what's the challenge at Conway this weekend?
You're looking at a team that 2 weeks ago was the number 5 or number 6 team in the country. They're a very talented football team. They got probably 3 of the best players in our league play on their team. You know, I think quite possibly the defensive player of the year, probably in all of FCS. Plays defensive end for them. Very talented football player. They've got one of the best running backs in the country, if not the best. They've got a nickel safety that he runs really well. He plays great in coverage, can tackle, can hit. But they've got a lot of great surrounding pieces around him as well. So a very talented team. On the road is always a tough task. So we've won a big one at home. Now the next step in this program, the next step in this building this culture is now winning one of these games on the road.
That does it for the pregame show. Kickoff for your game is coming up shortly here on the X Sports Network. And don't forget to check out all the highlights going down tonight on The Final Score.
Going the distance. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number?
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit volcoauto.com.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee. Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464. There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them. 931-843-9098.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Loretto High School on a beautiful Thursday night. Fans still trickling in from Murfreesboro from the volleyball state tournament, where the Mustangs will face the winner of East Robertson and Summertown tomorrow at 4 for the 1A state championship. But for now, we got some Thursday night football. It's a little double dose of Loretto tonight. I'm Michael Marks along with Michael Monix, and we got a region matchup tonight between the Loretto Mustangs and the Waverly Central Tigers.
Yeah, Michael, it's crunch time now as we're now in the last 2 weeks of football. Most of the Region 5 playoff spots are still up for grabs. I think East Hickman's the only one that has clinched a spot right now. You got 4 teams at 3-2. Waverly is not one of those teams, but it's still one that you can't overlook. They're 0-5. They got a close one last week, almost beat Hickman County. They're still looking for that first region win, so maybe it'll happen tonight for them, but hopefully for Loretto they can pull it out.
Yeah, and what a good night for Waverly to try to ruin the playoff hopes for the Mustangs. You know, Mustangs, if they win out, there's still a chance that they could host a playoff game. But right now, you know, they come off a tough loss last week to Eagleville. They're just kind of looking to get in a bit of a groove. And again, a good night for them to do that with a team like Waverly coming in.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And this is not the same Waverly team that we've seen from, years past. All the way up from, I believe it was the 2016 season, a number of region championships. I believe a total of 6 or 7, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a historically good football program. And this year we've seen Waverly not be the Waverly Tigers that we've usually seen. A loss to McEwen, which is the first, I believe, since the 1980s. Lost to Hickman County last week. 0-8. I don't remember the last time Waverly has been 0-8 at any point. I mean, they've been, in a losing season situation. I believe the last time that was 2015 when they were in that situation, but I don't know. It's not the same Waverly team that we're used to seeing, and then Loretto for them, a down year from last year for them being region champions now, trying to get back to that home playoff situation.
Yeah, last year the 4 teams from this region that made the playoffs were Loretto, I believe it was Mount Pleasant, Waverly Central, and
Lewis County.
Yeah. And now we're looking at a spot where 2 of those teams might not even make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Mount Pleasant, Lewis County, Loretto, all 3 at that 3-2 mark trying to fight for position. East Hickman is about to win their first region championship, possibly in school history for football. So,
yeah, Loretto won the toss, will defer to the second half, so Waverly will start with the ball. Again, a beautiful night here in Loretto. Sun just now gone down, and we're still having some fans trickle in from the volleyball state tournament. Mustangs, black pants, black jerseys, and white helmets. Waverly, white pants, white jerseys, and white helmets. Kicking off for the Mustangs is Henry Chambliss. And a good kick, and we are underway here at Loretto down at the 10-yard line. Will be taken out by Waverly. He gets to the outside of 25 and will be knocked out around the 30-yard line. And that was number 2, Tyler Harrison. He's a sophomore wide receiver and defensive back.
I believe Long might have got the final push out there as well, and he's going to go back out at linebacker. He's had a good past few games. I believe last week against Eagleville, 5 total tackles, 4 solo, 1 assisted.
So Waverly will start with the ball on their own 29-yard line. Now, Michael, as we've seen the past couple weeks, the Mustangs defense has had some hard time getting off the field on third down. I think this is a good week for try to turn that around.
Yeah, that's right. And the defense has been struggling, 6th in the region in points allowed per game, right at 27.8 points allowed.
Waverly will come out in the shotgun with a split back. They're bringing a receiver over in motion, so they're going to have – actually, they're having him come out of the game. The official here on the near side told him something, so that is number 4, Aiden Ralston coming out, and Jeremy Crichton coming in.
Looks like maybe something with illegal equipment there. I don't know exactly what happened.
So we got one receiver to the near side, one to the far side. They're going to send a running back out in motion. That is Vaughn. And they're going to hit Vaughn out in the backfield. And he's going to bowl through Mustang defenders, get up to around. They're going to mark him at the 33-yard line. Good gain right there on first down. Actually, mark him at the 32, pardon. Gain of 3 right there.
So really no blocks there on that. It was kind of like a little screen pass, but couldn't get any blocks on that. Might have had a few more yards if he did.
Yeah, Vaughn caught it in the backfield and just bowled through the Mustang defensive line and linebackers to get a good gain on first down. Same formation, same motion. And Waverly handed up the middle. Not much going right there. We got a bunch of guys in there on the tackle. They're going to rule it a gain of 1, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Here for Waverly. Mustangs a good opportunity to force a 3-and-out on the first drive and get that offense back on the field.
Yeah, Waverly might have rushed that just a little bit. Now they're, you can see back in the huddle formation here.
Yeah, needing to pick up a first right here to keep this opening drive going. Started with a pass for 3 yards in a different formation. They're going to have 2 receivers to the far side, a tight end to the left of the quarterback, and a running back behind him in the shotgun. They'll get the snap, play action, and it's actually an option. Quarterback's going to keep, and he's got nothing there as he ran right into that front 7 of the Mustangs, and they will knock him down for a loss. So that's going to bring up 4th down and about 7 or 8. I believe they're going to rule that a loss of 2.
So it kind of looked like a little awkward handoff right there. It may have been miscommunication from the running back to the quarterback. I don't know exactly what happened right there.
And a good open and drive stop for the Mustangs as that's going to bring up 4th down. Back to return is 2 returners for the Mustangs. On the near side, you got number 4, Dylan Thompson, and Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds will let it go as that's going to get some backspin and actually come back into Mustang territory, or pardon, Waverly territory. It'll be down at the 44-yard line. That's where the Mustangs will take over. So not much going for Waverly on the first drive of the ball game. And this Mustangs offense that's been up and down this year is going to come out for their first drive of the night here on senior night.
Yeah, that's right. And quick 3 and out there with 2 minutes, 9 seconds of possession. It's not something you want to start out with if you're the Tigers here.
Again, Waverly had their closest contest of the season last week with Hickman County. They lost that one 27-22. Mustangs coming off of a loss to Eagleville 28-21. Mustangs in the spread formation, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. And Tibble's going to roll out. Looking, can't really find anything, and is going to throw it late. And are they going to rule that a catch? No, they're going to say Thompson was out of bounds. That is the junior wide receiver Dylan Thompson right there, who thought he got his toes in, but they were going to say it was out of bounds, bringing up 2nd down and 10.
And unfortunately, in TWSAA high school football, there are no replays.
Yeah, we got cameras, but no replay. Again, Loretto on the far hash mark. Still those 3 receivers here to the near side. Reynolds in the slot. Tibble get the snap and hand it off, and McDowell busted up the middle. Gets a block to the outside. Is going to try to cut it back in, and he will be brought down around. They're still fighting with him. He's still not down yet. And they're going to rule him down. Forward progress will put him at the 26, 27-yard line. A big gain right there for the Mustangs.
And you had 2 different referees saying
2 different spots.
Yeah.
So they're going to rule him at the 26-yard line, I believe. So that's going to be a gain of 19. Or 18, pardon. Mustangs bringing a man in motion. And it's an option. Tibble's going to keep it, running up the middle, breaks a tackle, cuts to the outside, and he has got nothing but green grass in front of him. Give him 6 touchdown Mustangs. Mason Tidwell, 26 yards, and 3 plays later, the Mustangs are in the end zone.
And we saw his rushing game on point last week, rushing for over 100 yards in the 28-21 loss to Eagleville. Tonight, he's already got, that's 26 yards on him for one carry.
Yeah, the Mustangs' rushing offense looking good right there as they will bring out Chambliss for the extra point. Snyder with the hold. Snap down, hold good, kick up, and it is good. And the Mustangs, under 3.5 minutes into this ball game, are leading 7-0. We'll be back here in a moment. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
And welcome back. Loretto 7, Waverly nothing after the Mustangs just marched the ball down the field. 3 plays, 44 yards, and just, what did you say, a minute 14?
Minute 14, which is one of the – it's not the shortest amount of time Loretto's had the ball and scored this season, but it's close to it.
Again, they got the ball on the Waverly side of the field to start with, so didn't have a whole lot of room to go, and then a good run from Nicholas McDowell, and then follow that up with a good run from Mason Tidwell. Mustangs up 7-0. And the kick is off. It's going to be a short one. It's going to land at the 20-yard line and picked up and run down the sideline. And a good run down the sideline. That is number 2 for Waverly. He's going to get out to the 38-yard line. I'm going to say he stepped out. Again, that was number 2. Let's see if I can pull that up. Tyler Harrison. He was the returner on the first kickoff return. So 2 pretty good returns for Harrison, as Waverly will get the ball at the 39-yard line. So, Michael, 10 yards further down the field than they started with. We'll see if this can help them get a good drive going.
Yeah, and we saw last time only 3 yards total. So, need a little bit more than that to get a touchdown here, unfortunately, for Waverly, though.
Yeah, running up the middle, it did not work for them on this first drive as they're going to bring out this 2-back set again. They did a really good job swinging it to the outside to pick up a couple yards on the first play. Out of the shotgun, low snap. Quarterback's just going to keep it up the middle. Breaks to the outside. Gets to the 45 and is brought down at the 46-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7 on first down. Bring up 2nd down and 3.
And we're seeing a little bit of, snap was bad, but he's making the most out of his plays. And right now, for him, that adds on to his negative rushing yard, but it gets him back up to +6 now.
Yeah, again, in it, quarterback is number 11, Bryce Spann. Had a good carry right there. The snap was low. I'm not sure if that was a broken play or not, but just kind of ran power up the middle. So he'll come out in the shotgun, split back again. One receiver to the near side, one to the far side. He's got the tight end to his right side of the offensive line. He'll send 17 out. That's Vaughn in motion. And looked like a false start. They're not going to call it. He's entered out and intercepted by Corbin Reynolds. What a grab with one hand, throwing defenders off of him. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. And a Sports Center highlight play right there as Corbin Reynolds tipped it to himself with one hand. And just when it looked like Waverly was going to get things going, an ill-advised pass. There is a flag on the play, though.
I don't know if this is coming back or not. It's right with one of the early receivers.
Well, the official there on the far side was pointing towards Waverly. Now, it could have been a false start there because it looked like about everybody jumped. Okay, so that was after the play. It was a personal foul on Loretto. Not sure exactly what the personal foul was for, but that's going to back them up half the distance. Half the distance from the foul, so they're going to be really backed up. They're going to be at the 11-yard line, 10-yard line to start this drive. So a lot longer distance than they had to go this last time, Michael.
That's right, and on that one for Waverly, just a minute and 5 seconds on possession right there. And again, they only got 2 plays out of it too. So 5 plays total, and possession time is right under 3.
And we're going to have a pre-snap penalty. I believe that is going to be on the Mustangs. No, on Waverly, they jumped off sides. And you see here on the replay, the nose tackle just jumped into the neutral zone before the snap. So, again, Mustangs out in the same formation as before. One running back, 3 receivers to the near side. Tibble's going to get the snap and hand it off a stretch play to McDowell. McDowell's looking for some blocks, gets it to the outside. He is to the 25, makes a man miss out to the 30, and he is going to be brought down at the 31-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 16 right there on first down and 5 for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up another first down. And, Michael, the Mustangs just running it down Waverly's throat right now.
That's right. That's 2 carries for McDowell, 34 yards total now.
Stacked receivers here to the near side for the Mustangs, 2 to the far side. Tibble gets the snap. Play action and bang down, ball out, and Waverly's got it. Yeah, they do. A delayed blitz right there from Waverly, as you can see right here on the replay. Yeah, that corner just came right through, hit Tibble right in the back of the head, drops the ball, and Waverly will get the ball back on the Mustangs' 30-yard line. And they needed a break right there, and they will get it, forcing the fumble.
And just had no clue he was coming either.
Yeah, that delayed cornerback blitz. Tibble had no idea it was coming. So Waverly bringing a man in late. 2 receivers to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun with the running back to his left. And it's going to be a sweep to the outside. He's going to pick up about 2 right there. Maybe 3. They're going to mark him at the 27. As that was number 37, and Logan Harbison on the carry right there. Andrew Riley on the tackle there for the Mustangs. And Harbison coming off a little slow for the Tigers. Span in the shotgun. He's got Vaughn to his left. And it's going to be a keeper for the quarterback, and nothing going right there, met by a couple of Mustangs. Brandon Snyder and Preston Way in there for the stop, and they're going to go right back to 3rd down and 10. They got a gain of 3 on first down, second down. They go back to the original line of scrimmage, and halfway through this first quarter, it is 3rd down and 9 here for the Tigers.
And if you're Waverly, you need to get something going right here. Like you can't explain how crucial this is right now.
Yeah, they were gifted beautiful field position, have yet to do anything with it. 3rd and 10. Waverly at the Mustangs 30. Again, they're going to come out with the 2 running back set. Span will get the handoff, and nothing going right there. Broken play, floating it down the sideline and through the receiver's hands. Looked like a bit of a broken play-action play. Span rolled out and looked for Sawyer Porch, the tight end. Had him wide open, just overshot him a little bit. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10. Again, a complete bust on the Mustangs defense. Just lucky that the pass was a little bit over the receiver's head and on their own 30-yard line. And the clock's still running on an incomplete pass. And now they'll stop at 5:04 remaining here in the first. 4th down and 10. Looks like Waverly's going to come out and go for it. And again, you're gifted good field position. And I believe the official is going to have us reset the clock here.
I don't know if it may have been 5:32.
We noticed that a coach in here mentioned that the clock was still running. So they're going to put 20 seconds back on the clock, 5:24. Again, 4th and 10 here for Waverly Central. And they've had a couple of good plays, Michael Mullenix, just those negative plays after a positive play that have really slowed down their drives.
Yeah, and I mean the tight end right there, number 34, what'd you say his name? I don't have my roster.
Sawyer Porch.
Sawyer Porch. I mean, he wide open, but just right through the hands, maybe a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, a little bit of both. As Waverly That is number 2 with it. That's Harrison. He gets to the outside and throws it. A little bit of a trick play, incomplete. Mustangs will take over on their own 30-yard line. As a big stop right there by the Mustangs defense. And they caught a break right there. The Mustangs defense really stood up for them right there. It was a fumble on the last Mustangs offensive drive, giving it back to Waverly on the 30, and they get it back in the same spot they were before.
Yeah, that's right. And I give props to Corbin Reynolds right there. Had his momentum going forward, but able to get back and swat it away. And good job for swatting away, not putting yourself back in further damage with the interception there. So.
Yeah, and Corbin Reynolds playing some defensive back this year after playing mainly wide receiver his sophomore year. Mustangs coming out in the same formation they were before with the stacked receivers to the near side. We'll see if they can change that result. Tidwell in the shotgun. And another late handoff. McDowell breaks it to the 37-yard line, gain of about 7 right there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Mustangs. As they ran a little bit of a draw play right there. If it was play action again, Tidwell looked like he was going to get smoked again. But a good couple of moves right there from McDowell to get the Mustangs going. Again, 2 receivers on the near side. That is Thompson and Robertson. You got Reynolds in the slot to the far side. And Tidwell's going to swing it out to McDowell. McDowell's got some good blocks to the outside. There he goes. He gets to midfield, makes a move to the 45, and bowling down to the 40. Another big gain right there. I believe they're going to rule that down at the 40, so a 22-yard gain right there out of the backfield on the catch, Nicholas McDowell. Now we got a Mustang with his helmet off. That is number 56. I believe that is Colby McMasters. Pardon, Sam Creekmore.
Yeah, and of course,
we got
flags.
Yeah, we got a couple of flags down at the 38-yard line. And if you've watched a couple Mustangs games this year, you can only assume what that flag's going to be. Let's see what the call is.
Participation on the offense, participating without a helmet, 15 yards to play 2nd down.
So that's going to be a legal participation on Creekmore. His helmet came off. He stayed in the play, and that's a 15-yard penalty, I believe, from the spot. So that's going to back the Mustangs up to the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and a lot. I believe that's going to be 2nd and 19. Tidwell in the shotgun. He'll get the snap, low snap. Looking, fires, and a good pass caught over the middle by Corbin Reynolds. They're going to give him forward progress up to the 31. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs. Pardon, 3rd and 9, 1st down at the 40-yard line. Mustangs going with the trip set to the left. Again, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Tidwell, play action's going to air it out. He's got Thompson and just overshot him a little bit. Thompson had nothing but green grass in front of him, but that will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up for the Mustangs, and they will bring out the punt unit.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good look, too. Just spur of the moment, get a little excited, overthrow it a little bit. It happens with every high school quarterback, ladies and gentlemen.
That even happens with some college quarterbacks, as we've seen over the past couple of weeks. And Thompson just running a little stop-and-go route. Ran a beautiful route, just overshot him a little bit. So, again, the Mustangs will punt. Good snap. And a wobbler. It's going to get across midfield, and a good bounce as that is going to stop dead in its tracks at the 28.5-yard line. So a good punt right there for the Mustangs as they lead this one 7-0. 3:57 to go in the first quarter. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
LM Forsyth Field. Mustangs up 7-0, and a reverse coming right here from Waverly. Breaking to the outside, and he's got some open field down to the 49-yard line. A good run right there on the reverse. That was number 4 on the carry right there, Aiden Ralston. Ralston, a junior receiver and defensive back. Out to the 49-yard line, so a gain of 21 right there on first down, bringing up another first down for the Tigers. And a good start to a positive start to the drive. It's one of those things that Waverly hasn't seen tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The longest play of the night at 20 yards. Their one before that was 7, so, only goes up from there, I guess, hopefully for Waverly.
Spanning the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle and getting a little push right there out to the – I'm going to mark him down at the Loretto 49, so a gain of 2 right there on first down. And it's this misdirection and outside stuff that's been really giving the Mustangs defense trouble, but those defensive linemen and linebackers on them in the middle have really been doing a good job stuffing up the run.
Yeah, and Loretto has seen that most of the season. They saw it first game of the year with Collinwood. They saw a little bit of it with Hickman County.
And then a lot of it with East Hickman.
A lot of it with East Hickman. East Hickman, one of the best running teams, not only in the region but in the state, I would go to say.
Yeah, and those seem to be the teams in 2A that give everybody a lot of trouble, those teams that can run the ball and just pound it down your face the whole game. Let's bring up 2nd down and 8. Waverly in the shotgun. Good snap. Throw down the middle of the field and just overshot. I believe that was Porch again right there running down the seam wide open. And he had run right between 2 Mustang defenders. I believe that was Reynolds and Robertson he had split. Not sure if he would have scored if he caught it, but definitely would have been a big gain. So that's going to bring down 3rd down and 8 here for the Tigers. And again, they're not in desperation mode, so to speak. Mustangs up 7-0 here in the first quarter, but they definitely like to get some points on the board.
Yeah, that makes Span 1 of 4 on the night with an interception and 3 yards passing twos.
And that one was the first play of the game. Span in the shotgun. He'll get the snap, looking to his left, another little screen, and overshot Ralston right there. Tried a little slip screen right there to the slot receiver and just overshot him. That's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and it looks like Waverly's going to bring out the punt team.
And that's just one thing that, Waverly way back when, and look, Michael, you may remember this, Gavin Stanfield. I mean, one of the best quarterbacks in high school that I've ever seen play. I don't know where he went after Waverly, but I'm telling you, that man
kid could sling it.
That kid could sling it, and Waverly, it's hard to live up to that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have another Gavin Stanfield. So now Span just needs to be the next Span and get some plays going.
And a good punt right there. Thompson's going to take it from the 25-yard line. He's got some open field. Good block. And Thompson out to the 46, 47-yard line, but we're going to have a flag at the 31. I was wondering if they were going to throw it. We're going to have a block in the back on Loretto. This will come back.
And, yeah, you can see just a little bit there maybe.
I believe that was Reynolds right there.
I can't remember, number 3.
Oh, yeah, that was. Let me pull that up. That was Cody McNary, on the block in the back.
Yeah, and you can see right there.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. So that's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs. And instead of being at the 46 or 47-yard line, that's going to bring them back to the 21. So, again, other than that first drive, Michael, I mean, when the Mustangs started at their own 46-yard line, they've been stuck with some pretty tough field position. They started at the 10-yard line, the 30-yard line, and now the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they've not yet, since starting on their own 10, they've not yet been across the field.
McDowell's going to take it to the outside, a stiff arm right there, and a good tackle. I believe that was number 2 going versus number 2. That was Tyler Harrison on the tackle. And it's, Nicholas McDowell stiff arm is a hard thing to break out of. He's one of those guys that the first guy usually doesn't get him, but a good tackle right there, gain of 2. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Mustangs 7, Tigers nothing here on senior night. Tidwell out of the shotgun. Play action. And a little bit of pressure, running away from the pressure. And looking is just going to throw it away. And we're going to have a flag here. Not sure what we saw.
It's going to be incomplete. We're going to have there's a flag on the play.
And this is after the play, so play still will count.
That's going to go against Waverly. I saw a Loretto coach kind of point out towards around the 35-yard line. So, yeah, pass interference on the defense. That's Ralston, who is responsible for the biggest play for Waverly, and a penalty you just can't have right there.
Yeah, and that actually negates that incomplete pass by Tidwell, who was already 1 for 3 on the night. So he'll stay 1 for 3, so it doesn't penalize him at all.
So that's going to bring the ball up to the 38-yard line, 1st down and 10. And again, you go from 2nd down and 7 to 1st down and 10 at nearly the 40-yard line. So the Mustangs offense looking to get something going. They've running the ball good early, but haven't been able to get that pass game going. Tidwell to snap and a little option with the receiver. Tidwell is going to cut it up the middle, and we got a flag down. Tidwell will fall forward near the 1st down. I believe they're going to mark him just short at the 47. We're going to have a holding on the Mustangs. And again, that's been some big drive killers for the Mustangs this season, is just some unforced holding calls. And that was the play Mason scored on earlier in the game. Just couldn't get it going right there.
Holding on the offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay 1st down.
That holding call was on number 64, David Burke, one of the seniors here for the Mustangs here on senior night. And again, these Mustang seniors are trying to go to the playoffs all 4 years they've been in high school. Again, Mustangs haven't been in the playoffs for a while before 5 years ago, and now trying to make it 5 straight. Tidwell on the shotgun on 1st and 20, get the snap. Looking to his right, fire across the middle to Reynolds and just overshoots him. As this Waverly defensive pressure has really put Tidwell in a bit of a bind.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Reynolds, of course, the leading receiver on the year right now. I believe he was over 500 yards receiving this year, or at least close to it. But he hadn't been able to get anything except one pass tonight, and that was a completion for 9 yards.
Yeah, Mustangs offense sputtering a little bit as they've had a bit of a tough job reading this Waverly pressure. 2nd and 20. Tidwell's going to flip it out to McDowell. He's got some good blocks, open field. Cuts it to the 30, cuts it up the middle, and cuts to the outside now. And he will go all the way. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Loretto. Nicholas McDowell. A big gainer right there on 2nd down and 20 from the 28-yard line. 72 yards later in the end zone. And, Michael, that is just what the Mustangs needed.
And that's exactly right. Not only 72 yards later, but a minute 10 later. Another very short possession, what seemed for like 5 minutes, but on the clock just a minute 10.
Yeah, a bunch of penalties kind of slowed that drive down for the Mustangs. But, again, I mean, just get the ball to these playmakers in the open field, whether it's Tidwell, whether it's McDowell, whether it's Reynolds or Thompson, as the extra point is up and good. It seems that good things happen when the Mustangs get guys in space. A minute and 6 still left here in the first quarter. It's Loretto 14, Waverly nothing. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to LM Forsyth Field here in Loretto for some Thursday night football here on the X-Sports Network. As the ball's going to fall down on the kick, so it'll give us a little time to talk. Mustangs up 14-0 here in the first quarter. Nicholas McDowell, like you just said during the timeout on the screen right there, that he took 72 yards to the house, his first catch of the year, as that will be fielded at the 18-yard line by Ralston. And he gets a good run to the outside and brought down a little awkwardly around the 35-yard line. And that's where Waverly will start. It's a little update for some volleyball. Summertown and East Robertson just getting off here at Blackman High School. Again, the winner will face the Mustangs tomorrow afternoon for the state championship. East Robertson 7, Summertown 3 here in the first set. We'll keep you updated throughout this game. But as for now, 34-yard line is where Waverly will start, as the Mustangs on their two scoring drives, Michael Molnix, have only taken about 2.5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, that's right. I believe total 224 total on the night, and that's just unreal. They got a little bit more possession time, but, didn't score on 2 of those possessions.
Spam will take the snap, handoff up the middle, where Waverly hasn't had much success up to this point. And look at the big man rumble out to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 11 and a first down right there from, I believe that's number 37, Logan Harbison. Big gain right there. And again, Michael, the Mustangs have been doing a really good job stopping that up the middle, as they're having a bit of defensive miscommunication right here. Span will get the snap and hand it back off up the middle, and they'll stop them right there around the 47, 48-yard line to a gain of 3 there on first down. I believe that was Harbison once again on the carry.
That's only his 4th carry on the night and just right under 20 yards. I think that actually put him over the 20 mark. So
5 yards a carry, you can't ask much more than that. So around 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll see if Waverly wants to snap the ball again. They are. One last play to go. And that's going to be a gain of 1 to end the first quarter. Logan Harbison with a gain of 1 at the 49-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. We'll be back after some messages here. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X-Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
And welcome back out to LM Forsyth Field. Second quarter starting between the Loretto Mustangs and the Waverly Central Tigers. And like you said, Michael, before we came back, the only region game tonight here on a Thursday night. Beautiful night. Only 65 degrees. So still kind of warm weather here for the middle of October.
Yeah, you're right. And this is, this game is big here, but I think the biggest one this week that most teams in the region are looking at is tomorrow night. Lewis County will host Summertown, and that's
a big one.
Huge playoff implications. Both teams at 3-2, and then next week, of course, you got some big games. Loretto hosts Mount Pleasant. I believe Lewis County, they'll host Waverly. So it's just a lot of big games.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got those teams that are 3-2 playing each other late in the season, so huge playoff implications. Span play action will fire down the field. He got drilled after he let that go, but that will fall incomplete, bring up 4th and 6. Looks like he was aiming for number 3, Jeremy Crichton. And again, it's an example of another pass tonight that if it was on the money, we'd be, putting some points on the board. But again, the pressure in the faces of these quarterbacks have left them almost helpless.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe if it has a little bit more air on it, that's a good play. But I saw a little bit of in their warm-ups. They're getting a little bit of air on their passes, so maybe that was something the coaches worked on. Maybe you need to add that back, because if it has a little bit more air on it instead of bullet, then you got a touchdown right there.
Yeah, now on their own 49-yard line, Waverly's going to go for it here on 4th and 6. They got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the near side, and they got a little screen over the middle of the tight end, and they're going to say he is just short.
Oh. That's a close one.
That is going to be close. You'll see here on the replay, that was, I believe, Porch right there on the catch, Sawyer Porch. From our point of view, looked like he was at the 46-yard line just short. We'll see where they mark it, and they're going to give him a first down.
I don't know if that one shouldn't have been measured or not.
Yeah.
And you can see that's the right spot right there. That's where the ball was when he got brought back with forward progress. But
they'll give him the first down. So a big 4th down conversion for the Tigers as they are now in Mustang territory. It's their second time tonight. Weren't able to capitalize off of it the first time. But it looks like their offense is in a little bit of a groove right now. And we're going to have a flag on the play.
I think they just got taken back out of that groove there, Michael.
Yep. We'll see what I'll call here from the official. No, they got the Mustangs for encroachment. We've had 1 encroachment on each team, so that's going to put them at the 40-yard line. 11-11 to go here in the second quarter. And listen, it doesn't matter how you get down the field. If it's all penalties, all passing yards, all rushing yards, you got to get down the field. And Waverly going to look to capitalize off that Mustangs penalty. 1st and 5 at the Mustangs 40. Clock ticking, 11 to go now. Split backs for Span. Mustangs showing pressure, and they will bring some. Span going down in the back. No, he spins out of it. And he's now going to throw out of it, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Flag down, as that is Vaughn running in to the end zone. Pardon, that was Tyler Harrison on the catch and run.
And I think they're going to get an eligible man downfield. And of course, you see the whole offensive line just.
I would say the whole offensive line was at about the 30-yard line. And that is going to take the touchdown away right there. And a heartbreaker for Waverly as they just thought they were getting their first points of the night. That was a bit of a busted play. It looked like a run play for Span. And once that got blown up, he started looking down the field for a receiver. Found Harrison, but the only problem was his offensive line was 10 yards down the field. And if you've watched any college football this year, you've seen a bunch of big plays come back as the offensive line is getting pushed too far down the field.
And that's the 3rd penalty on Waverly tonight, too.
Now, only 5 yards on the penalty. It'll bring up 1st down and 10 once again. So now we'll have that 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Waverly in the same formation, Span in the shotgun. He's going to send a running back out to the near side. Handoff up the middle is going nowhere.
That's at least a loss of 3, if not 4.
Harbison on the run right there, just eaten up by that Mustangs defensive line. First man there looked like it was David Burke. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 from the 47. And again, barring a couple of those plays late in the first quarter, the Mustangs defensive line and linebackers have really been killing that inside zone.
Yeah, the defense has definitely stepped up tonight. Maybe a couple of miscues there. We just saw one there on that penalty by Waverly. But other than that, the defense has been playing pretty good tonight.
And we got a bunch set to the near side here for Waverly, a new formation. Mustangs going to send a little pressure. It got through. We got a little slip screen to the running back. That's Harbison. He's got it at the 45 to the 40. Down to the 35 to the 30. And a big gain right there of 28 yards on 2nd down and 13. That'll bring up the 1st down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's huge right there. And, that's one of those plays where you think you've got it at the last second, and all of a sudden just that slip screen, halfback screen pass, it's almost like playing college football 25 there.
Yeah. I would say once those 4 or 5 defensive linemen get by and you realize you don't see any offensive linemen, you're like, uh-oh. Here comes the screen, and it Mustangs brought a lot of pressure on a screen play, so Waverly down to the 30. This ties their best field position of the night. First down and 10. Span drops back, looking, firing across the middle, and incomplete. He had a wide receiver that is Harrison across the middle, Tyler Harrison, who had the touchdown that was called back earlier.
It looked like Logan Long broke that pass up and playing some tackling and some cornerback there.
Yeah, good job right there by the Mustangs defense. That's going to bring up second down and 10 for Waverly at the Mustangs 30-yard line. 9:07 to go here in the second quarter. Mustangs have had the ball 4 times, have scored twice. And Waverly eating up some clock here as they've had it the last couple of minutes of the first quarter and now the first couple of minutes here in the second. And that's going to be their key to winning this game is shorten it as much as they can, hold the ball as long as they can, and keep the Mustangs offense off the field. Span in the shotgun, bringing some pressure. He's just going to heave it up there and intercepted right there on the sideline. They're going to mark him out at the 10-yard line. That is Cody McNary right there on the interception. Second turnover of the night. Reynolds had the pick on the first drive or on the second drive, pardon, and McNary slowing down and stopping that slow Waverly drive. The Mustangs will have it on their own 10-yard line, 90 yards to go. But a big interception right there, Michael, just to get the Mustangs defense off the field and get them some rest.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, we saw Reynolds, had the bat down there on fourth down. That's a smart play. That one, you can't just have the bat down. They got 3 other plays to make something happen. So great awareness there by McNary.
Tidwell in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the near side. He's going to run a stretch to McDowell. McDowell gets a good block from Reynolds out to the 10-yard line, and I believe they're going to call a block in the back there as McDowell's going to scamper up to the 23, 24-yard line. But it looked like Reynolds got a little bit of a blindside block or a block in the back.
Yeah, just right on. And, from his angle, it might be, just a side block. But from here, any part of that back that it gets hit, they're going to call it.
And that's going to be, I believe, half the distance from the spot of the foul. The flag's down at the 9, so the Mustangs are going to be backed up near their own end zone. Yeah, they're going to get Reynolds with the block in the back there. Good run on the stretch play from McDowell, just kind of cutting around and just trying to find some open field. So the Mustangs will have it first down and 15 at their own 5. And I'd expect the Mustangs to run it right here just to try to get out of the back of their own end zone. Clock will run, 8:50 to go. Tidwell on the shotgun, gets the snap, pump fake. He's going to run, and now he's got a couple of men open trying to find some time. Will fire, and it is caught right there on the sideline. Beautiful catch right there. I believe that was Reynolds, and he did bring it down at the 16-yard line. Gain of 11.
And for Reynolds, 2 catches, 20 yards tonight, and he's really great receiver, and I'll tell you what, he's been a key asset for this Loretto team. He's even played some quarterback and running back this year as well.
Yeah, Mustangs have had a bit of an injury bug this year. Last year were really a gauntlet. They were just kind of running through everybody. This year has been a bit of a struggle with a lot of the same guys. So really good job right there by Reynolds, though, getting the foot down. Second down handoff. McDowell's going to cut it to the outside. He'll get up to the 20 down outside around the 24-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 8 and enough for a Mustangs first down. As the past 2 plays have been huge for the Mustangs. Again, on the play back at the 5-yard line, Tidwell doing a really good job getting outside the pocket, finding Reynolds, and then going to the senior running back, McDowell, on a little bit of a dive right there. First down and 10 at the 34. High snap. Tidwell's going to hand it outside to McDowell. He's got a lane. And busting through to the 35 to the 40, and the ball comes out. And it looks like Waverly's got it. Another fumble for the Mustangs. McDowell stripped. Right there, you saw McDowell did a really good job getting to the outside. Thought he was going to get up near the 40, and a really good job right there. That was number 2, Harrison. That was Tyler Harrison for Waverly Central, just punching the ball out. Ripped it out and got it. And Waverly will start on the Mustangs 36. So that's the second turnover for the Mustangs on their own side of the field. Their defense has held their own, but Again, that wasn't a very long drive, Michael, for the Mustangs. Their defense that has been out there for most of the night has to go back out there and try to get a stop.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and we'll see if they can do it right here. But Spann is starting to find his groove here for the Tigers.
Harrison will come in. Spann, he's going to flip it to the H-back right there and thrown down. That was Preston Way. That was number 3, Jeremy Critchen came in. He was the –
I think Long might have had the tackle right there. I can't tell.
Yeah, that was Logan Long in the backfield right there. As you just see, a little flip to the H-back and nobody blocking Logan Long, and he'll bring him down at the 42-yard line. So that's going to bring up – that was a loss of about 5. Pardon, 6. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 16 for Waverly. They got a bunch set to the far side. Play action. They're going to throw a little screen over there. And another play. Ball's down. Who's got it? I believe Waverly fell back on it.
The question is, do they count that as a backwards pass, or do they count that as a incomplete?
I believe they count it as a backwards pass right here. He's throwing it from his own 47. Yeah, that's close, but that was
on it.
Or pardon, they are. No, they did call it an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 16 now. Same formation here for Waverly. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Mustangs got 4 down linemen as we are going to have a timeout here by Waverly as they're going to try to dial up something on 3rd down. We'll take a break here. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
So that was.
Hi there, everyone. This is Ann Marr with Coldwell Banker Southern Realty. I want to say a great big thank you, Lawrence County, for voting me as your favorite realtor. What a huge honor this is to be voted this by my many clients, my friends, my peers, the people I love. I greatly appreciate all of you so much. I have loved working with many of you, some of you several times, and I look forward to meeting and working with many more of you in the future. I promise to give you 110% of my time, attention, and expertise to make your sale or purchase happen. Just give me a call at 931-242-2643, and let's talk.
And welcome back to a special edition of Thursday Night Lights here on the X Sports Network. We got Loretto, we got Waverly, we got 3rd down and 16. Waverly on the Mustangs' 42-yard line. Spann in the shotgun. Play action. He had trips to the right. He's rolling out, and a little bit of a trouble. He's going to fire it down the field, and it's caught down at the 30. That is going to be short of a 1st down, but a really good catch right there by Harrison. So that's going to bring up 4th and 4. But again, Spann, just a really good getting outside the pocket. And a big catch right there for Harrison, as he is brought down there by Jackson Robertson. 4th down and 4 at the Mustangs' 30-yard line. Waverly looking to get in the end zone for the first time, Michael. They thought they had a touchdown on the last drive, as we're actually going to have a timeout Waverly. So we'll keep it here for a minute. We'll have do a little update from volleyball from Blackman. East Robertson took the first set over Summertown at 25-19. Again, the winner of that game will play in the state championship tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock against the Loretto Mustangs, as they picked up a big win and probably one of the best volleyball games you'll ever listen to. We had it here earlier in the day on the X Sports Network. I mean, the Mustangs were down 2-1. Michael, the score was 23-16 in favor of East Robertson. At that point, it's just you try not to screw it up. I'm listening to the game on my way home, on my way here, and I'm thinking, man, it'd be funny if the Mustangs just rattled off 9 straight. And that's what they did. They brought it to a 5th set, and then again an incredible 5th set to put the Mustangs in the state championship. East Robertson had to beat the winner of Summertown and Sail Creek. Summertown ended up winning that game in 5 sets, having to play East Robertson. So that is just 2 teams gassed right now trying to make it to Friday.
Yeah, and that's just a good group of volleyball right there. Probably 4 of the best teams, not just in that division, but in the state. And Loretto East robbed that game earlier. Battle between, according to Max Preps Tennessee, 1 and 2.
Yeah, just 2 really good volleyball teams. Again, 4th down and 4. As they're going to bring Harrison in motion, and they got I believe they got encroachment on the Mustangs right there. And if that's so, then that's going to be a first down for Waverly.
I guess they were saying he was lined up offside.
Yeah, they got senior Brandon Snyder right there. They're going to say he was lined up offsides. We'll see if we got replay on it. We'll see what we got right here. Yeah, not sure about it there, but either way, first down and 10 for Waverly at the Mustangs 25-yard line is the furthest they've made it down the field. They were at this spot last drive through a pick, and a low snap to Harrison. He's going to cut up field on the power right there. Not much going as he'll get just to the 24-yard line, pickup of 1.
A little halfback direct there. First time we've really seen that from any team this season, but
yeah,
it was a great idea, but Loretto just read it perfectly.
Yeah, they've been really honing in on the quarterback with his 2 running backs beside him, and they tried a little indirect snap to Harrison right there and just nothing going. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9, 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. And again, we had the interception earlier in the quarter, but other than that, not much action going here. The Mustangs scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, but not much going here in the second. They've only had the ball for 3 plays here in the second quarter. Spanning the shotgun. He'll get it play action and throwing a little screen as he'll fire it over the head of Ralston right there. He's had Ralston on a couple of these little screens, Michael, just throwing it over his head.
Yeah, and, I don't know if that play would have really gone much of anywhere because, you see McNary was coming over there to break that pass up once it got to him, but I don't know. It's a lot of missed opportunities for Waverly already.
Yeah, and both of these teams throwing a lot of pressure at each other's quarterbacks, trying to interrupt these throws because, both quarterbacks have shown off good arm talent, just been a little inaccurate and rushed because of some heavy pressure from both teams' defenses.
Yeah. And, of course, we don't have much stats from Span over at Waverly, but for Tidwell, 1,000 yards passing this year. For a high school quarterback into 8 games, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah. And especially with the Mustangs who have been as run-heavy this year as they have been, for him to be over 1,000 yards is pretty incredible. 3rd down and 9. Spanning the shotgun. Play action. He's getting rushed, and he's going to get knocked back. He is back near midfield. He's just going to throw it, and it's going to land short. Brandon Snyder got in the backfield back there and knocked him back.
Look at this right here.
Yeah, he started at the 20. The ball started at the 24-yard line, and Span ends all the way back up at near midfield before he threw it away. That's going to bring up 4th and 9 from the 24-yard line. Span got the play from the sideline. He's coming back in. Mustangs defense just looking to get one more stop to try to get their offense in a little bit of a groove and try to get down the field. So Span's going to be in the shotgun. He's got Harbison, number 37 at halfback. I'm going to bring a man in motion. That's Crichton. Span. He's going to fire to Harrison. Caught at the 25-yard line, 24, and he's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Gain of, they'll give him 1, but it doesn't matter. Turnover on downs. And the Mustangs will get the ball back at the 23-yard line, pardon.
Yeah, and you can see Dylan Thompson coming over here to the left side of your screen, or right side. Initial breakup, and then Logan Long, again, another crucial tackle. I'll tell you what, he's been quiet most of the year, but he's one of those silent killers.
Yeah.
And he will break it up, and tonight he's really making these explosive tackles that have really helped Loretto tonight.
Well, and a big problem for the Mustangs this year has been missed tackles, but they did a really good job right there. Thompson wrapped him up and slowed him down enough for Long to bring him down. We got stacked receivers to the near side, 2 on the far side. Tidwell is going to hand it off to McDowell. Thought he got stopped in the backfield, but he's going to make a couple moves, and they're going to give him the 25-yard line right there. Gain of 1 right there on the draw play.
And McDowell, we've seen 2 times this season over 200 yards, believe 5 games, including those 200-yard games, rushing over 100 yards. So McDowell's had a really good season for his senior year.
And that was Bryce Spann there, the quarterback on the tackle. Another handoff to McDowell. Good move right there. Going to cut it up to the 34-yard line. That should be good enough for a first down. Let's see what the official signals. And he will say first down for the Mustangs. Good run right there of 9 yards from McDowell. Made a couple man miss. Good cut right there in the backfield. Tidwell in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. Looking and firing. It's caught by Hunter Smith at the 39-yard line, breaking to the outside, and he will be thrown down at the 42.5-yard line. Right there, gain of 7.
I think they might have.
They may have given him an extra yard right there. So yeah, 2nd and 2 from the 42. Tidwell's going to roll out to his right side. Looking, and he's got Thompson at the 45, and he's going to fight out to around the 48, 49. This near side receiver has him at the 47, but either way, that is enough for a Mustangs first down. Another first down, and Michael, this offense is now trying to get into a rhythm right here with a bunch of these short plays.
Yeah, that's right, and we've seen a lot of their success come from the hurry-up offense. So
Tidwell gets the snap. He's going to roll out to his right this time, or his left, pardon. He's got Reynolds at the 47-yard line. We got a flag down. Reynolds is going to run over his own man at the 30-yard line, and he will go all the way into the end zone, but we do have a flag down at the 48-yard line. I believe it's going to be on the Mustangs. Yeah,
poor Jackson Robertson over there.
Yeah, Jackson got run over by his teammate right there. We'll see what the flag is here. I would only assume it's coming back.
I don't know if they're saying ineligible man. I can't tell. I wasn't able to see the replay on that one, so.
Yeah, an eligible receiver downfield, so I'm guessing a Mustang offensive lineman got a little too happy right there. Again, if an offensive lineman or an ineligible receiver, so that could be a tight end or something, gets more than 5 yards down the field before the pass is completed, that's going to back them up. So that's going to bring up first down and 15 now. Mustangs back on their own side of the field at the 42. Tidwell on the shotgun's got 3 receivers to the near side. Gets the snap, and he's having to hurry out of the pocket and hasn't gotten rid of it yet. Now he's going to run for it. Up to the 45, pushed out at the 47-yard line, so he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up 2nd down and 10.
And we've seen Tidwell a lot this year with that rollout. Had 100 yards rushing against Eagleville, 99 against Lewis County, and another 80-yard game against East Hickman.
Well, yeah, I mean, once you see the score of that Lewis County game, you assume everybody about had 100 yards that game. Tidwell in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. High snap. Going to hand it off to McDowell. McDowell trying to get to the outside and nothing going right there. Brought down for a loss of 3. They're going to get him back down at the 40. Pardon, just a loss of 2. They're going to get him back at the 45-yard line, bringing up 3rd down and 12.
And what do you do here? Do you pass it? You almost got to go for a pass.
Yeah.
3:43 left.
Well, they've been successful passing the ball. As we're going to have a timeout Loretto here with 3:37 to go in the first half. We'll take the break with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
What really matters during the ball game, you realize that what comes out of our mouths starts in our hearts. Jesus says in Matthew 12 and verse 34, "For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." When you hear somebody talk, when you see their attitude, when you hear the words they use, it tells you something about what's on the inside. Let's use our words today to build up, to encourage, to strengthen, not to be derogatory or to tear down. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
And 3rd down and 12. Mustangs needing 12 for the first down. They're at their own 45-yard line. Tidwell in the shotgun. And it looks like Waverly's going to send the house, and they do. Tidwell running for his life. Gets out of the pocket. Pump fake, and he's got a little bit of open field. Another pump fake, and look at him go out to the 50, down to the 45. They'll mark him at the 47, so he's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down.
I mean, pump fake right here. 1, 2, 3, pump fake, number 2.
Yeah, I know Mason's favorite player is Patrick Mahomes, and looked a little Mahomey right there, Michael Mullenix. I hope somebody watching got that reference.
It'll be on T-shirts next week. We just got to contact Phil Hooper.
All right, so it's going to bring up 4th and 4. Looks like the Mustangs. Looks like they're going to go for it. They're pretty confident in this short yardage. You know, Bryce Glass, offensive coordinator, is really, really aggressive on offense. So a little bit of a pistol look right here. And that looks like it's going to be on, yeah, so 4th and 4. We had it happen earlier in the game. The Mustangs jumped offsides, and it's going to happen right here for Waverly. I believe that was number 17, Tylen Vaughn, right there that jumped offsides. So that'll give the Mustangs a free first down. Didn't even have to run anything. They're going to stay in the same formation. Tidwell in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off up the middle to McDowell. McDowell plowing forward to about the 36-yard line. Or pardon, the and they will mark him at the 36. Gain of about 5 or 6 right there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Same formation, flip to the other side. Mason going to roll out. Got a good block right there from Snyder. Mason still looking. And he's just going to have to run out of bounds right there. I believe they're going to say he lost a yard right there.
So I can't tell if he's at the 37 or 38. Oh, loss of 4 on that one, they're saying.
Wow, yeah, they brought him back to the 40. Needs about the 34 for a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 7 right here. Tidwell. Drop back. He's got a clean pocket for the first time tonight. Airing it out, and he's got Robertson just through his hands. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Mustangs at the 40-yard line. Now, this is a little bit longer than that 4th and 4, Michael Mullenix, but it looks like the Mustangs are going to keep their offense on the field here under 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, this is your longest time of possession tonight right now at about 2:59, about to be the 3-minute mark. But
if I'm Waverly, I'm keeping my eyes on either number 6 or number 2 for the Mustangs. I would imagine they try to get Reynolds or McDowell involved right here, needing 7 for the first down. Mason in the shotgun. And he's going to swing it to McDowell. Good catch at the 42-yard line. Good move into open field. He's got a first down and a lot more. McDowell down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Loretto. Another big gainer to McDowell. And Michael Mullenix, he's now got 2 receiving touchdowns on the night for a grand total of 112 yards.
That's just insane right there. And that's his only 2 catches of the year, too.
Yeah, incredible. Hey, you got to bring the running back into the passing game, and the Mustangs have done just that tonight. McDowell in for his 2nd touchdown of the night. 20-0 Loretto. They'll bring on Chambliss here for the extra point. Snap down, hold good, kick up, and it is in there. Mustangs 21, Waverly nothing. We'll be back here in a moment. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
And welcome back out to LM Forsyth Field on a beautiful Thursday evening here in Loretto. Mustangs leading Waverly 21-0 here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. And the kick is off, and it is a good one. A line drive down to the 12-yard line. It came off of the Waverly defender, or receiver, pardon, and he will be down at the 21-yard line. So this will be the worst start in field position of the night for Waverly. That was Nate Tucker right there on the tackle. But yeah, it kind of just went right into the Tigers receiver. That was number 6, Tuffy Hanna. And Hanna just having a hard time coming up with the ball. He kind of just had the fall on it right there. As they will start right at the 21-yard line. 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go. And Michael, if you're Waverly, now again they started with the ball, they just want to try to get some points on the board because this one could get ugly quick.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they've already been shut out in 2 region games already, maybe 3 region games this year. And so you trying to avoid a 4th because you only got 1 more left after this.
Span having a tough time with the snap, gets it out to Harrison. Harrison, a good move out to the 25, and he'll be brought down at the 27. Good catch and run right there by Tyler Harrison. He has really been the Tigers' go-to man tonight, whether it's a short pass, he's even been playing some good defense, forced a fumble earlier in the game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, he's been doing it all. The two-way player, the quarterback's been a two-way player at quarterback linebacker too as well.
Yeah, again, when you're in 2A football and you only got 40, 50 guys on the team, and you got to do what you can. And that pass from Span will be a little low. Was trying to hit Harrison again. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Tigers at the 28-yard line. They need the 31. And Michael, if I'm Waverly right here, if they have Harbison ready, that dive up the middle has been money for 3 yards all night.
Yeah, and you're probably going to see him go right in the backfield here.
You got you got Harbison in the backfield. You got that bunch of receivers here to the near side, with Harrison being the closest to the sideline. And actually, they're going to go to the other side through the hands of number 4, Aiden Ralston. And they've had everybody fooled. The Mustangs thought maybe they were going to Harbison up the middle with the dive, or even the bunch of receivers here to the near side, but they go to the far side on a little slant play, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And when you're on your own 28-yard line, your only option right here, Michael, is just to punt it.
Yeah, I don't see any other option right now. You got to avoid trying to beat down 4 scores going into halftime here.
So, again, the Mustangs, 2 returners. You got Reynolds toward the near sideline and Thompson on the far sideline. And a good punt right there. It's going to go towards Thompson. It's going to bounce at the 49-yard line and die right at the 47, 46-yard line. So 1 minute and 28 seconds to go for the Mustangs, as they're going to try to put some more points up right here before halftime. As a really good stop right there by the Mustangs defense, forcing Waverly to go 3 and out on a drive that they needed to score on.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's only the second 3 and out on the night. The other
was the first drive of the game.
Yeah, first drive, and then of course after that, interception, turnover on downs, punt away, interception, turnover on downs, and then that right there 3 and out.
Yeah, so Mustangs defense is. We kind of challenged them tonight to kind of show us what we got, show us what they got, and they have done nothing but impressive. All right, Mustangs are going to bring 3 receivers here to the near side. Tidwell in the shotgun. Mustangs have the ball at the 46-yard line. A little bit of a bump right there is the handoff to the running back. That is not McDowell. That is actually number 20. That was Cash Baker on the carry right there. Pretty good gain. They're going to rule that a gain of 9. Gain of 8. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 2.
I'm trying to see where this referee is spotting it at.
He's got it at the 40, the 46. So, and yeah, we're gonna have a false start on the Mustangs. Harley McMasters right there at guard. So you can see right here, he saw that nose tackle come set, and I guess just missed the snap count. So that's going to back the Mustangs back up to the 50. Again, they need the 44 for a first down, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Minute and 10 seconds to go here in the half. Mason Tidwell in the shotgun. You got the tight end here to the near side, 3 receivers to the far side. Tidwell gets the snap a little low. Picks up the blitz. He's rolling out to his right side. He's got a man. Oh, went through about 3 guys' hands right there. He was looking for Dylan Thompson. It was really close to going to the hands of Tyler Harrison or Aiden Ralston. Both of them were near the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
And keep in mind, you got Hunter Smith over here. Maybe you got a safety and a cornerback cover, and now the safety's going to go back.
So one-on-one here to the near side. Tidwell's looking at him. And drilled again. They're going to say that was a fumble. No, they are going to rule that incomplete as Tidwell got drilled. That's the second time he's had no blindside protection. And the linebacker came in late and drilled him right as he was getting the ball out. That's going to bring up 4th down and 6, and the Mustangs are going to punt. That's the second time tonight Tidwell has just been absolutely walloped. And not happy as he's coming off the field. Mustangs will punt. Waverly returner at the 20-yard line. So good punt right there, line drive. Will be caught at the 22. That is Harrison getting to the outside on the far sideline to the 40, to the 45, to midfield. And he is to the 40. We got a bunch of flags coming in. Harrison. And Michael, it looks like he's about to have his second touchdown of the night called back.
Yeah, and I think he knows that he didn't even make it all the way to the back of the end zone. And
he got to the goal line and stopped. I will say touchdown for now, but there was about as many flags on the field as you can count.
Yeah. Now the question is, there's 2 flags.
There's 2 flags on around the 40-yard line, and then we have another flag back here on Waverly side of the field at the 44-yard line.
It could be the same thing, but you never know.
And probably both blocking the back. So you see that a lot here in high school. We'll see what the head official rules right here. Harrison's been a heck of an athlete tonight. When he gets the ball in open field, he is hard to bring down.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, we've seen Waverly, with their standout athletes most of the time, they're wouldn't say just necessarily the biggest standout, but now Harrison tonight, he's been the biggest standout, in my opinion, other than, the quarterback span.
That is going to be a block in the back. Set on number 72. The only problem with that is Waverly Central's roster has no 72. So they'll get the ball on the 34-yard line, 41 seconds to go. Left in the first half. Again, Mustangs kick to Waverly to start this game, so the Mustangs will start with the ball here in the second half. Up 21-0. Span. He's going to roll, and he will fall forward at the 43-yard line. Good gain right there of about 9. Waverly will use their last timeout to stop the clock. With 28.8 to go, we'll take a quick break here. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X-Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
I get asked a lot,
about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
And welcome back to Loretto. Update from Blackman. Summertown wins set 2 against East Robertson, 25-19. Span in the shotgun, running for his life, and they're trying to bring him down, and they just won't. This kid will not go down. Firing it down the field. Reynolds going after it. Did he catch that?
Oh, they're saying, and then you got the flag over here.
Out of bounds, and I believe they're going to get him for pass interference as well. Let's see here on the replay. Span just doing whatever he can. I thought he was trying to throw it away, and Reynolds, I mean, looking like if they call pass interference, it's got to be on the offense because Reynolds had the ball. I mean, the receiver and the corner both have as much of a right to go for the ball as anybody. We'll see what the official calls. Wow.
Unless there was contact before the ball had got there, which I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to the ball itself. But
I don't think I've ever seen a guy get a pick or get pass interference call on him with the ball. But anyway, that's going to put Waverly in Mustangs territory at the 41-yard line. 17 seconds to go, no timeout, so they're going to have to be going towards the sidelines. I say you got maybe 3 plays left if you can get out of bounds.
Yeah, well, the way Waverly's been holding up in the backfield, you might about 2 plays, I'd say.
Yeah. I'd say these last plays have been a little long, so maybe 2 plays. We'll see what they got. They're bringing Harrison over in motion. Snap to Span. And he is going to get sacked in the backfield. Brought down by number 64 for the Mustangs. That is a senior right there, David Burke, with the big sack. 5.9 seconds to go, and they'll just let it go to half. So the Mustangs, after the first half, lead Waverly 21-0. We'll be back here in a few minutes for the second half. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on your Thursday evening with your latest forecast. Clear skies out there after a warm October day on this Thursday. We'll be dropping on through the 60s into the 50s overnight, and then most of us into the low to mid 50s for morning lows around daybreak. Here's that breakdown here. Mostly clear skies, mainly lower 50s across a large part of southern middle Tennessee, closer to the mid 50s over northwest Alabama and northeast Mississippi. Plenty of sunshine again for our Friday here. And that's going to mean warm temperatures as well as a south wind. We'll be up into the mid-80s for daytime highs by the afternoon. Just a few clouds by late in the day or into the evening. Cool front coming in Friday night, though. That's going to knock us back to the mid to upper 70s for the weekend. An increase in clouds Saturday and Sunday, but still some sun at times. Also, the slightest chance, and I mean just a 10% chance of maybe a stray light shower Saturday, and then maybe in North Alabama, 1 or 2 more of those on Sunday, but not expecting any meaningful rain. If you do get a shower, we're talking about less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. Back to warming conditions as we head into next week. We'll go from the mid-70s on Monday to the lower 80s as we head into the middle of next week once we get this front in here for the weekend. So we're not being excessively cool like we were with that front last week. And we're not going to hold on to the low to mid-70s too long. We'll be back into the lower 80s by the second half of next week. No 90s on the board, though. I do think we've gotten rid of those for the rest of the year. Mid-80s for Friday, mostly sunny skies. Increasing clouds, but still not completely overcast Saturday and Sunday. Stray shower possible, yes, but only a 10% chance. Daytime highs in the mid to upper 70s. Overnight lows in the upper 40s. And then we're moderating again with a return to sunshine as we head into next week. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest weather information by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app. Again, that is a free download in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
What really matters during the ball game, you realize that what comes out of our mouths starts in our hearts. Jesus says in Matthew 12 and verse 34, "For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." When you hear somebody talk, when you see their attitude, when you hear the words they use, it tells you something about what's on the inside. Let's use our words today to build up, to encourage, to strengthen, not to be derogatory or to tear down. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today. At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here. Second half action between the Loretto Mustangs and the Waverly Central Tigers. Michael Marks, Michael Molnix, you got the Michael Show tonight here for a special edition of Thursday Night Football here on the X Sports Network. About to get underway here in about 35 seconds. Mustangs won the toss at the beginning of the game, deferred to the second half, so they will start with the ball up 21-0. And Michael, this has really just been a sloppy game here early. Both teams with a couple of turnovers.
Yeah, and I mean, which of course, if you're Loretto, you're just focused on you just got to get through the game with a win, because your biggest thing, which I mean, we've seen this year, especially with college football, looking ahead, aka Vanderbilt and Alabama. Sorry, Crash, but. We've seen that happen, so the biggest thing you got to get through tonight so you can look forward to next week against Mount Pleasant. That's going to be a game with huge playoff implications. Hopefully both teams in the playoffs and just fighting for seeding, but I mean, it could be a possibility that we might be playing that game for who's in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy. It's crazy how 12 months can change something, because last year those teams were playing for who's going to be the first seed in the region for the playoffs, and now they're both just going to be fighting to get in.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, Mount Pleasant plays Hickman County tomorrow. Loretto plays Waverly, which is the easiest game left on their schedule. Of course, you know, they both play each other next week. Summertown plays Lewis County. That's the must-watch game for next week. You got Loretto, Mount Pleasant. You got East Hickman, Summertown. So if Summertown beats Lewis County tomorrow, and then East Hickman loses to Harpeth, then Summertown, East Hickman next week is for the region championship. So,
and we've seen some crazy things happen, especially with last year. There was a tiebreaker all the way up to the last week, where if Loretto lost to Mount Pleasant, they were going to go from the first seed to, I believe, the third seed. So crazy things can happen in high school football, and the way the end of the schedule is lined up, it can get crazy here.
Yeah, let me see if I can get back to that here. And, yeah, I mean, Summertown, their 2 losses this year, too. One was to Mount Pleasant in a crucial overtime matchup, and then, I believe, actually a week later, kind of an upset to Harpeth, 14-3 over in Kingston Springs. You never know. Now, Harpeth, for all we know, could upset East Hickman next week and then beat Hickman County, somehow be in the playoffs. Unlikely, but
we've seen crazier things
not impossible.
Happen. So Waverly will kick off, and it's a little bit of a pooch kick. It'll be fielded at the 30-yard line. I believe that's Hunter Smith. He'll get it up to the 40, trying to flip field. Still at the 40. He's going to break a tackle out to the 45 to midfield at the 45, and he's going to get pushed out around the 37, 38-yard line. A very good return there for the Mustangs, a return of about 40 yards.
Great starting field position as well. Their best of the night. Previously had it at their own 46, but now this squanders that by far.
Yeah, Mustangs will start with the ball in Waverly territory. Let's see where they actually mark it. That's going to be at the 38-yard line. Mustangs going to do split receivers. 2 to the near side, a stacked on the far side. Tibble on the shotgun with McDowell. Tibble gets the snap, low snap, handed off on a sweep to McDowell. McDowell in a little bit of a trouble. Gets it to the 45, to the 30, and he's going to break through to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Will he get there? Touchdown, Loretto! One play drive, and that's the Mustangs. Their bread and butter all night has been the big plays. McDowell was in a little bit of trouble around the 42-yard line, makes a man miss, and then it is just turn on the burners. One play, 38 yards. Mustangs on the board again, 27-0.
And that's his 5th carry tonight for 10-plus yards as well. And that is, I believe, his second longest, or no, that is his longest run, 38. The one before that was 26 back in the first drive.
So, yeah, McDowell's been doing it all. His 3rd touchdown, his first rushing one right there. He's had 2 receiving touchdowns before that, already well over 100 receiving yards, and probably nearing that in rushing yards as well. And the extra point for the Mustangs will be up, and it will be good. And a big applause here as the Mustangs had a new kicker in there. That is the foreign exchange student, actually. So he's getting a taste of American football.
Yeah, Loretto 28-0. And like I said, this is the only region matchup tonight. The rest of them are tomorrow, so this is, of course, all eyes on this one. Some teams hoping for a Loretto upset loss over Waverly. Some maybe even hoping for a Loretto win to help their chances with the tiebreaker scenarios.
Well, that's why everybody's watching. You know, Waverly got close to getting a win last week, fell short 27-22. Mustangs fell short to Eagleville last week. So some teams maybe smell an upset right here, but the Mustangs are trying to leave all doubt out the window. 24 seconds have come off the clock here in the second half. Mustangs already putting up some points. And we'll see if we can get a score update from Blackman. Here in the 3rd set, East Robertson leads Summertown 23-21. And I expect that game to probably end around the same time this one does. As both teams, the last game East Robertson and Summertown played, both went to 5 sets. So they're just trying to get this game over with and get to tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you never know how that matchup's going to go. Now, Summertown, I believe they're number 4, number 5 in the state. Mm-hmm. So battle now between 2 top 5 teams.
Waverly will get it at the 10, crossing field to the 25, the 20, and a big hit right there. I believe that was McNary on the tackle. We see McNary make a couple of big plays tonight, the interception, a couple of tackles. On the return there for Harpeth was Jeremy Crichton. Again, the junior, he's had a tough night.
I believe they put it right at the 21, I think. You can see the first down marker just right above the 30.
So that'll be 1st and 10 for Waverly, at the 21-yard line. They got 2 receivers to the far side, nothing here to the near side. Yes, that is still. I want a good catch over the middle, but I believe that is Harrison right there, and he could go. Oh, good tackle right there, saving a touchdown is Corbin Reynolds. But that'll be a pickup of about 30 out to the Loretto 49-yard line. That was a good play right there, Harrison. And I believe that's going to be the longest pass of the night from Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
Span, pardon.
Yeah, by far. His longest one before that was 18.
Yeah, gain of, so they'll give him 31 out to the 48-yard line. So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the for the Tigers, pardon. Span in the shotgun. He's got Harbison back there with him. 2 receivers to the far side. Harrison and Ralston. He's going to hit Harrison again, a good grab. That's going to be out to the 41-yard line, gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3. And it looks like Span and Harrison are in a bit of a groove right here, a little 1-2 game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we haven't really seen that a lot with the passing game. It's mainly been the rushing offense that we've seen from other teams against the Loretto defense. But this is the first time we're really getting to see the pass game from just really any team. We might have saw that a little bit with Harpeth, but other than that, I don't remember a team that we have seen that from. Lewis County was the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say most of these small schools are just going to run the ball a lot, but they're just trying to set up some easy passes for Span. Back-to-back slant plays to Harrison. Have them on the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 3. He's got Harbison to his right. Snap. He's going deep down the field. He's got a man, and it's caught down at the 20-yard line, down to the 15. They'll mark him at the 14. And that is number 4, Aiden Ralston right there. And Span, you can see right here on the replay, dropped way back near the 50-yard line and just put it in the breadbasket.
How did that even get through there is my question.
I don't know. McNary and Reynolds there in coverage, but it didn't matter. Ralston bringing it in. So that's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 14-yard line. And Mustangs came out and scored on one play, and in just 24 seconds. And we have a penalty after the play. I believe it
was included in the play, and that's added on. It's one of those penalties where it's added on to the end of the play, roughing the passer.
Yeah, so that's going to be half the distance to the goal. So that's going to move them to the 7-yard line. So now 1st down and goal is the first time they have been inside the red zone all night is Waverly. Again, Mustangs leading 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams coming out looking to put up some points here early in the 2nd half. 9:50 to go. Span in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left. Same formation they've run all night. Run up the middle. Harbison bowling down to the 2 to the 1. Let's see where they mark him. Touchdown, Waverly. On the dive play right there went to number 37, Logan Harbison. And he's just running over Mustangs all the way to the end zone. And Waverly on the board as both teams have put up some touchdowns coming out of the half. We've seen them getting close, and finally being able to put one in the end zone and it count, Michael.
That's exactly right. And only a minute 52 taking off that clock off of 4 plays and a total of 79 yards.
Yeah, and they did it mostly through the air. A couple of big pass plays and then just a run right there. And the block, it was. The extra point is blocked. No return, so the score, Mustangs 28, Tigers 6. 9:38 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Fireworks early here in the 2nd half. Both teams in under 3 minutes, under 2.5 minutes actually, have both gone down and scored here early in the 2nd half. Loretto, one play touchdown run to Nicholas McDowell, and then a 4-play drive from Waverly ending in a Logan Harbison touchdown. Extra point missed by Waverly, so Loretto leads 28-6. They will get the ball back here on the kickoff. Believe that is Robertson and Reynolds deep for the Mustangs. They will bring them up as there was a pooch kick the last time. As it fielded around the 30-yard line. And an onside kick try. It'll be fielded by Brandon Snyder at the 49-yard line. Or pardon, that is not Snyder. I got the 8 and the 0 mixed up. That was actually John Hanna right there. And Hanna will fall on it at the 49-yard line. And yeah, I don't hate the call, Michael. I mean, Waverly down 3 possessions, just trying to get some life and keep the ball out of the Mustangs' hands. It's just like it's almost like the Mustangs are waiting for it.
Yeah, and I mean, and with Waverly, you're 0-5, 0-8 overall, 0-5 in region. I looked at it. There's no way that they can make the playoffs, and now you're just playing to win out.
Or you're playing to ruin everybody else's season. That's kind of how it goes. So Mustangs in the shotgun. That is a low snap, and Tibble's just going to have to keep it. Makes a move to the 45, to the 40. Gets a stiff arm at the 40, down to the 35, to the 30, to the 25. Another move, and he's going to bowl down inside the 20. They're going to mark him around the 18-yard line, and a busted play ends up going for, let's see, that's going to be 33 yards right there on the rush. And Tidwell was trying to hand it off to McDowell. Just a little bit of a trouble on the transition right there, and just keeps it and runs down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that's just an unbelievable play right there. And do they start it out on their own or opposing 49?
Opposing 49 part.
So.
Or no, that was their own. Tripping over my own words.
Trying to do stats and commentary. I would not recommend. Keep it for the professionals, people.
Mustangs in the shotgun, trips to the right. Another low snap. Tidwell fires on the slant. He's got it to Hunter Smith. Touchdown, Mustangs. And how about it on senior night? Getting the senior wide receiver, Hunter Smith, in the end zone. As the Mustangs have now scored 2 touchdowns in the second half on a grand total of 3 plays.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous right there. I mean, Loretto has got they've got the best offense in Region 5, and we're seeing it more and more against this Waverly team who, they've struggled on defense this year.
Extra point up and good. And, yeah, we'll stay here for a minute. The Mustangs trying to run a similar offense to what Tennessee did. It does in college. Just trying to spread everybody out. You notice that the wide receiver Smith on this last play was about as close to the sideline as you could get. Along with the 3 receivers on the other side, they try to spread everybody out as much as possible to keep that box light. And the box is just how many defensive linemen and linebackers you have focusing on the ball. Try to keep that box light to keep those running lanes open, but also when you pinch in to cover the run, that happens right there. And the Mustangs back up on the board 35-6. 8:55 remaining here in the third quarter, and it just seems like this offense is just getting started.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We don't know how long, because they got a big game next week, so we don't know how long they'll stay in. Tidwell already, that was a 33-yard rush he had. That's another completed pass. It's only his first touchdown on the night, though. Or no?
Third.
That's his third. I forgot the 2 screen passes were to McDowell for touchdowns.
Yeah, the deep passes have not been there, but the short underneath routes, trying to get those guys in space, have really worked for the Mustangs. Again, Waverly's done a really good job sending pressure in, trying to keep these deep pass plays from happening, but the Mustangs just have too much athleticism on the outside to keep them shut down for long.
Yeah, and we've talked about, Michael, and this kind of changes the subject a little bit. We talked about how this playoff situation is really, really complicated. Well, if you look at the other side of the region to Region 6, there's 4 teams tied for first place.
Little trickery right there. Harrison fielded it at the 20-yard line and then flipped it backwards. See if we can get an instant replay on that.
Let's say that one threw me off right there.
Harrison fielded it right there around the 20-yard line, had a hard time getting it, and then immediately turned and fired it back to, I believe that was Ralston. Didn't get much more out of it. They're only around I believe they're going to mark him at the 27-yard line. So it gave him a couple extra yards, but Waverly trying to just bring out all the stops to try to get back in this one as they trail 35-6, 8:47 to go here in the third quarter. And we've had 3 minutes and 13 seconds go off the clock. Mustangs have scored twice. Waverly scored once. I guess just put the defensive playbooks away and just let these offenses go at it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, Loretta, 24 seconds touchdown. Waverly, 1:52 touchdown. Loretta, 41 seconds touchdown. That's what it's been this second half, folks.
And a run up the middle going to be stuffed. They're going to give him about, they're going to say he lost a yard right there. That was Logan Harbison on the dive right there. Going to say he did not get back to the line of scrimmage, Lost one right there, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. And if you didn't hear during the break, Summertown dropped the third set to East Robertson 25-21. So that game going to a 4th set right now at Blackman. Again, the winner of that will play Loretto tomorrow in the Volleyball State Championship. 8 minutes to go, Span in the shotgun. Oh, and a little bit of a direct snap right there. That is Vaughn. Vaughn's going to get out around the 31-yard line, gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Don't know if that was intentional.
I don't know. It looked like Span was trying to go for the ball right there, but it just ended up in Vaughn's hands, and he ran on a little bit of a sweep. Again, 3rd and 6 ball at the 32-yard line. Span in trouble. Shakes off another sack, throwing it up, and he's just throwing it away. We'll see if we'll get an intentional grounding. I don't believe we will. Span looked like he was either close to getting out of the pocket. They're going to say he did. So that's going to bring up 4th and 6 on the 32-yard line. Again, they needed the 38 for a 1st down. Did not get anything there on the incomplete pass. So the Mustangs have Thompson and Reynolds deep to receive. Both there and around the 40-yard line. Waverly's had some good punts. That snap's a little high and kind of shanked that one, but it's going to get a good roll all the way back to around the 30, we'll say the 30-yard line. Another good punt right there. That punt's going to cover about 37 yards. Mustangs will have it when we come back on their own 30-yard line. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And welcome back here to Loretto. Missed a penalty during the break, as you can see right here. A little bit of a defensive offsides right there. So now they will start 1st down and 5 at the 34-yard line. Tidwell in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Hand it off outside. That is Baker. Baker trying to get to the edge, and he gets swallowed up at the 34-yard line. So he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So Mustangs starting to bring some other bodies in the game as Cash Baker's getting some snaps, and we just saw Jaden Aaron come in at wide receiver. Part of that trip set on the outside. Baker still in at running back. Tidwell in the shotgun. Snap on the ground. Tidwell's going to have to pick it up, and he's just going to run for it. And maybe I think they gave him a yard right there, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. So the Mustangs, 2 plays on this drive, have only gotten 1 yard. So, again, Mustangs up by a substantial margin right here, 4 scores at least. Tibb won the shotgun. Got the stacked receivers to the near side. He's going to hand it off to – that's Robertson in the backfield. Robertson can't find any space, and he's going to lose a lot of yardage right there. They're going to have him dropped at the 24-yard line, loss of 11. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 15. So the Mustangs are going to have to bring out their punt unit as they go 3 and out here in a hurry. Not much going there for the Mustangs. They're going to punt. As they had Robertson in tailback, he tried to take the stretch to the outside, couldn't find a hole, tried to reverse field, and just could not break a tackle. And a line drive punt. It's going to land at the 50 and one hop, picked up by Harrison at the 40-yard line. At the 45-yard line, pardon. He'll get up to the 42-yard line. Well, they'll call it dead. McNary on the stop. Good return right there by Harrison as he's just shifty, man. You get him in open field, I mean, he's fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Oh, yeah, he definitely is, and he's showing it a lot tonight here.
So, pardon, 43-yard line is where we'll start. Mustangs defense back out here. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. After a rapid start to the third quarter, we had 3 scores within 3.5 minutes. It's slowed down here the next 3 minutes as both teams have gone 3 and out. Span, handoff up the middle, and a big gain right there. And there goes the big man. That is number 37, Logan Harbison. And, Michael, that's only a sophomore. I mean, that's a big boy, and he is only getting bigger as it looks like we've got looks like he may be down right here after that gain of about 9. Yeah, he is still down right there. That is Logan Harbison. So while they get him 10-2, we'll cut to a break here. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
All right, welcome back. After, as you can see here, during the commercial break, they actually reviewed the spot and gave him a first down. Hand off to Vaughn now. He's going to cut to the outside and get to about the, I'm going to say the 27-yard line, I believe.
The 27 or 28.
I think they're going to give him the 28, actually. So that's going to bring up second down and about 5. Good run right there by Vaughn on the outside keeper. And again, Harbison went out on that last play. Got 10 yards in the first down. But did end up, he kind of got off on his own power limping, but not sure if we'll see him back in here tonight. He's limped off a couple of times. Second down and 5 at the 28-yard line. And this bunch package right here. Running back is still Vaughn. Spanning the shotgun. He'll get the snap. Looking. A little pump and go. He's going deep. And incomplete. They were going for Harrison right there, who's been the big play guy. And it was a good pass, just a little bit out of reach right there.
Yeah, that we've talked about a little bit tonight, how it needs a little bit more air on it. That one may not have needed as much air as it did.
Just missed as we had a flag fly. What do we got going on here? We had a flag fly, and I'm not sure if that was aimed at Loretto because the official was on Loretto's side of the field, and that's kind of where it is, but it's also on the Waverly sidelines. Let's see what we got.
Could be sideline warning. which is we've seen a lot here.
See what we got.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the bench, on the offense. 15.
All right, so that is a 15-yard penalty on Waverly's bench. I'm guessing maybe a coach or a player said something to the official. And, again, if the official doesn't like it, he can throw a flag. So that is going to be a timeout on 3rd down and 20 for Waverly. 4:19 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take the break with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
We at Sassy Southern Designs are wishing all the football teams the best this season. We have merchandise for every school in the district as well as some outside the district as well. So come by and check us out. We're at 1294 First Avenue right behind McDonald's in Lawrenceburg.
Looking for a place to pick up your pumpkins for the fall? Then the Hudson Valley Pumpkin Farm is the place to go. Located at 356 Hudson Road, Hudson Valley is 10 acres of fun waiting for you. They also have corn stalks, mums, and anything else you would need for the fall. It is open starting Saturday, September 14th, and will run every Saturday throughout the fall from 9 to 5 until they run out. You can also visit during the week upon request. For more information, use the QR code at the end of this commercial.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
3rd down and 20. Again, a 15-yard penalty on the Waverly sideline. Span having trouble with the snap, and it took about 2 Mustangs, and he spun out of it again. Looks like he's just going to throw it away. Out of bounds, incomplete on 4th and 20. But, Michael, I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback that just won't go down.
I was say that's got to be a record for most broken tackles by a quarterback out of a sack.
Yeah, I mean, he's done that 3 or 4 times tonight where the Mustangs have had 2 or 3 guys on him, and he's just spun out. I mean, I'm trying to think of another quarterback that I've seen do that, and it's just I can't think of anybody. But, again, 4th down and 24.
Oh, no, they got the flag here, Michael.
Are we going to get grounding?
Yeah, because the ball never did make it back to the line of scrimmage, apparently.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. He's been getting slung around so much so far behind the line of scrimmage that if he tries to throw it away, it probably isn't going to get back. I would say that made it out of bounds, like past the Mustangs bench into the stands. If this is grounding, it is a spot foul. They've dropped the flag at the 44-yard line of Waverly.
Intentional grounding on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Loss of down. 4th down.
So Pardon is 5 yards from the spot of the foul, so they're going to back him up to the 39. So, yeah, 4th down and a lot. They will punt, and we've got another flag. I believe the Mustangs jumped off sides. That's going to bring up from 4th and 40 to 4th and 35. Actually, that was on Waverly. So the ball is currently at the Waverly 35-yard line. They need the Loretto 26 for the first down, or 25, pardon. So 4th and a lot. We'll just go with that.
I'm going to say I wasn't a math major, so I can't do that stuff as I'm sitting here trying to do stats.
A good punt. Going to get back. Wow, what a punt. That is going to keep bouncing and drop at the 20-yard line. They punted that from the 39. So a 51-yard punt right there, Michael. And the Mustangs will take back over with just over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Yeah, that was a 51-yard punt. It was 4th and 50 right there. So, I mean, I mean, I'm kind of speechless about that one. We've seen – I mean, he's gotten some good rolls on these punts. They haven't looked the best off the foot, but as long as he gets a good roll and the Mustangs don't want to field it, he's in a good spot.
Yeah, that's right. And now 80 yards to go, and just off of the last drive was it wasn't the best one. It was the 3 and out, but before that, touchdown. It's been a good offensive night for Loretto, as we've said multiple times.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow drive last time. Tidwell going to hand it off to, I believe that was McDowell there in the backfield. Lost a yard right there back. 2nd and 11 from their own 19-yard line. .335 remaining here in the third. Mustangs probably not going to see them throwing the ball a whole lot more tonight. Just trying to get out of here with the win. As I say that, they will throw it to Reynolds. He makes the catch at the 16. Stiff arm outside of the 20 to the 25 to the 30. He's got one man to beat, makes a move, and there he goes. Corbin Reynolds, 25-20, 15-10-5. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mustangs. 81 yards, Corbin Reynolds.
I'm speechless after that one. I thought he was down at the 25-yard line, but
tippy-toe the sidelines, have one man to beat, stuck that foot in the ground. And see you later, number 6. I mean, Reynolds is a big play threat anytime he's got the ball in his hands. Get him in space like you just saw right there. And the Mustangs put 6 more on the board. They're up 41-6, and they've actually brought the foreign exchange student back in to kick again. Snap good, hold down. Kick is up, and perfect once again. And that is 2 extra points tonight from the Mustangs foreign exchange kicker.
Some extracurriculars after the play.
Yeah, we got a couple of flags coming in. Not sure what we got going on. As you can see the replay, a couple of guys just pushing on each other's heads. 42-6 is your score. We'll see what the penalty is before we cut to break. I assume it's going to be probably on East Hickman right there, and that's going to move the Mustangs 15 yards closer here on the kickoff.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 17 on the defense. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 67 on the kicking team. Those penalties offset.
All right, so offsetting penalties on the Mustangs and the Tigers. Extra point is good. We'll be back in a minute. We're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play. There are now more.
And welcome back out to LM Forsyth Memorial Field here at Loretto. A beautiful Thursday evening region action here as the Mustangs of Loretto are leading the Tigers of Waverly Central 42-6 here. 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mustangs just scored on an 81-yard screen pass to Corbin Reynolds. And they've had 4 drives here in the second half. Have scored on 3 of them. And this offense has just been explosive here, Michael.
I mean, 4 drives, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet, and here in the second half. I mean, that's just unheard of.
Yeah. And a booming kick. That's going to go back into the end zone and a touchback here in high school football. So Chambliss will send it out of the back. So they'll start at the 25-yard line. We'll get see if we can get an update here from Blackman High School. Anyway, Waverly will have it at the the 20-yard line. They still do the 20 in high school football, not the 25.
Yeah, it's 20. I don't know why I thought they had changed that rule.
All right, so East Robertson did defeat Summertown in 4 sets, 25-21 once again. So they will face Loretto tomorrow at 4 o'clock for the state championship in volleyball. But congratulations to the Lady Eagles. I mean, they were in a bit of a tough spot this year. They had a bunch of young players, and you got Abby Jo Schaefer back. And to finish third in the state is nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, with that young of a team, I mean, you've got a bright future ahead of you. That's all you can say about that. I mean, third in the state, mainly freshmen and sophomores and a few juniors.
Mm-hmm.
Future is bright at Summertown volleyball.
Now the Mustangs will have a chance to bring another gold plaque back to Loretto. They played in the state championship last year to Sell Creek and lost, so those Mustangs have redemption on their mind. 2nd down and 8. And keeper for the quarterback, Span. He is going to get out to close to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 28, I believe. That's going to be, the 26. Snyder on the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd and about, we'll say 3rd and 3. They need the 30 for a first down and marked him at the 27. Now we saw Waverly in this similar spot a couple of drives ago with an opportunity to run up the middle for a first down, and they opted to pass. We'll see what they go for right here. 3rd and 3, a minute and 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Play action, keeper for the quarterback. He's going to run to the outside, breaks the tackle, gets to the 30, out to the 35-yard line, first down at Waverly, and they will move the chains. Reynolds in there on the tackle. But Span, a good run right there. And he's just listed as an athlete on the depth chart. So we've seen Span all over the place playing quarterback and even some linebacker tonight for the Tigers. So 1st down and 10. We're about 45 seconds away from heading to the fourth quarter. Span in the shotgun. Play action. No, pardon. They are going to hand it off. And we got a flag down, and we've got number 37, Logan Harbison, back out there.
I'm trying to see where they got the flag. If they're getting the face mask or.
Well, they got a holding and the face mask, I believe, because the official just signaled a holding call on Waverly. So we'll see what Mr. Official decides on here. 33.3 seconds remaining.
On the offense, that penalty is declined. 2nd down.
Okay, so a holding declined. So 2nd and 13 from the 32-yard line. Clock still ticking. And I don't think they're going to run another play. They break the huddle here with 15 seconds. But they are leisurely walking to the line under 10 seconds. I imagine they will just take this to the fourth quarter. And they will do just that. So after 3 here in Loretto, it is Loretto 42, Waverly 6. We'll come back to the fourth quarter right after this. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Looking for a place to pick up your pumpkins for the fall? Then the Hudson Valley Pumpkin Farm is the place to go. Located at 356 Hudson Road, Hudson Valley is 10 acres of fun waiting for you. They also have corn stalks, mums, and anything else you would need for the fall. It is open starting Saturday, September 14th, and will run every Saturday throughout the fall from 9 to 5 until they run out. You can also visit during the week upon request. For more information, use the QR code at the end of this commercial.
Hi there, everyone. This is Ann Marr with Coldwell Banker Southern Realty. I want to say a great big thank you, Lawrence County, for voting me as your favorite realtor. What a huge honor this is to be voted this by my many clients, my friends, my peers, the people I love. I greatly appreciate all of you so much. I have loved working with many of you, some of you several times, and I look forward to meeting and working with many more of you in the future. I promise to give you 110% of my time, attention, and expertise to make your sale or purchase happen. Just give me a call at 931-242-2643, and let's talk.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
And welcome back to Loretto, where Dixieland Delight and Rocky Top are playing at the same time, so a little bit of a confused press box up here. The officials actually just had a little meeting of both the teams around the 35-yard line, probably just telling them, hey, cut the penalties and we can get out of here. Span can't find the ball, and he's going to flip it to Vaughn. I mean, this kid is just incredible. Vaughn's going to get out to about the 37-yard line. I don't think he's been sacked tonight, and if he has, it's only been once.
I was say, I think he's gotten sacked a couple of times.
I mean, oh my goodness, right there. He was getting thrown down. We saw that from Jalen Milroe a couple times last weekend. He's getting thrown down and flip it to the running back and get a couple yards out of it. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They need the 45 for the first down. They're at the 38 in their own territory. Again, due to the score, I believe we have a running clock here for the fourth quarter.
So, yeah, I think it's 30 points once you get to the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. Now, that was 35, but now it is 30.
Span's going to roll out, fires, caught, out of bounds, first down right there. Beautiful catch by Tyler Harrison. And Harrison, he has been doing it all in the run game and as a receiver. Made a couple of big plays on defense. You kind of feel for him. It just hasn't shown up in the scoreboard yet. Again, 42-6 is our score. The ball is spotted at the 47-yard line of Waverly. First down and 10. And I assume at this point in the game, Mustangs are probably going to have most of their starters sitting on the bench, getting them rested up for next week as they have a big game against Mount Pleasant. It's one of those winning you're in, losing you're out situation unless some craziness happens, which I would expect. Span's going to roll out, fires. He's got a man. Caught at the 35-yard line, going down to about the 27. That was Crichton right there. Cash Baker on the tackle. But Span, he's been doing this all night where he just rolls out of the pocket and fires and just had a man wide open right there. Good catch right there. Actually, that was Harrison on the catch. So they're going to get down to the 25-yard line, 9:50 and change to go. So Span in the shotgun. I believe he's got Vaughn there to his right at tailback. And they're going to say a Mustang jumped right there. We got a encroachment on the Mustangs defensive lineman. We'll see if we can see which one it was right there. Yep.
I think they're just saying that no one really jumped offside. They just made them jump.
They made them jump. Well, that's a big thing in college now with the defensive lineman. I don't know exactly what the rule is, but I've seen a couple of times they've called a delay a game on the defense for them shifting around trying to get the offensive line to jump. So that's going to make it 1st and 5 from the 20-yard line. This is the second trip in the red zone for Waverly. They've been effective one time in the red zone, one touchdown. They're going to hand off to Vaughn. Vaughn plowing over people. Gain of,
I think they're saying no gain.
Yeah, no gain right there. Just ran right into his line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to give him a gain of 1 right there to the 19. Preston Wade, senior, in there on the stop. So again, 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line. Waverly looking to just put some points on the board. They scored on their first drive of the second half and 4 plays, and since then, not much span. It's going to make a cut at the 15-yard line. He's going to be down at the 14, and that should be enough for a first down. Etienne on the tackle, one of the seniors. So 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, if you didn't hear final earlier from Blackman, East Robertson defeats Summertown 3-1, so we'll have a rematch of the semifinal game from earlier today for the state championship. Now again, the Mustangs haven't finished worse than 3rd in the state in the last 4 years, but they haven't been able to bring home a state championship. So this team's got vengeance on their mind, and especially for playing in the state championship last year and getting swept. They definitely want to get back there and change something about that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And this senior class, I mean, from calling their games this year, just the hard work, dedication, the chemistry that team has, you'd hate to see anything less than a state championship from that team. And not to discredit anything that they've done this year, they have had a remarkable year, but you want to get a state championship out of that.
And that's a touchdown right there for Waverly. That was Aiden Ralston right there. I don't know if the Mustangs even had anybody over there. It was just a little fade route. They did. It was just got a little lost over there. And a touchdown for Ralston. A good pass right there from Span. And so they will trim into this lead, cutting the deficit to 30, 42-12. Again, the last extra point was blocked. And Waverly going to see if they can knock an extra point through. On the kick is number 18, Caden Phelps. Or pardon, I believe that's number 15, actually. If that's 15, that is Kyson Summers. So Summers on the kick. And good. 42-13 is your score. 6:59 to go. And we'll be back in a minute here. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
And welcome back to Loretto for the kickoff. And if you missed it right there, we had a touchdown pass of 14 yards to Aiden Ralston for Waverly Central. Got their second touchdown of the game. An 8-minute and 13-second drive. They chewed up some clock right there.
Yeah, that was just unreal. I mean, we finally had a touchdown possession that's lasted more than 4 minutes. I mean, let's look.
Another onside kick attempt, and I believe the Mustangs fell on it. It looks like McNary. So Cody McNary making another big play right here on senior night. He had an interception earlier in the game. Now fields the onside kick attempt. 6:57 to go. I would assume the Mustangs are probably going to have some backups here in the rest of the game. Let's see who we got in at quarterback. We do have a new quarterback in the game for the Mustangs, so that will be it for Mason Tidwell. into the game at quarterback for the Mustangs is number 16, Vinny Veloz. Or, pardon, that is actually...
I think that is Vinny Veloz.
Is that Vinny Veloz? Is that 16?
I believe so.
Game? So, Vinny in at quarterback. So they're bringing McNary over in motion. Veloz in the shotgun. Comes set, gets the snap. It's going to hand off up the middle. And if anything, they'll give him a yard right there on the carry. Believe that was number 40 right there on the carry. Tristan James.
Tristan James.
James, a freshman. So you'll love to get some of these freshmen some snaps in these games to build up some confidence, as James is actually going to come off the field now. They have put number 20, Cash Baker, back in there at tailback. Baker, again, on senior night. He's made some plays. You got trips to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Veloz in at quarterback. You got Baker in the next to him in the backfield. 6 minutes to go. Veloz looking to the sideline for a play. And just running some clock. Right here, he gets the play. Veloz takes the snap. Hand off to Baker. Baker's going to cut upfield and get about 3 right there. Maybe 2. That's going to make it 3rd down and 7. The Mustangs need the 39 for a first down. At 39, 38-yard line for a first down. They are at the 45. Now they are in Waverly field position, but again, backup quarterback in late in the game. Almost a 30-point lead, and I wouldn't expect the Mustangs to be throwing the ball here unless it's a short screen to try to pick up a first down. And keep that clock running.
We may see some of that right here, but I wouldn't count on it.
You got Etienne and Aaron to the near side. Veloz gets the snap. Going to hand off to Baker. Baker bounced off the man and came back up, but ended up falling down back on his knees, back to the 48-yard line. A loss of about 6. Actually, officially a loss of 7 right there. It's going to bring up 4th and 14. Mustangs back in their own field position at the 47-yard line. 4 minutes and 20 seconds and counting. Mustangs, I don't believe they've brought anybody in for a punt or anything. Veloz over there at the sidelines, looking to his offensive coordinator, Bryce Glass, and Mustangs will call a timeout right before the play clock expires. 3:55 to go. We'll take the break with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Keith and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google.
And welcome back. A punt right there. I believe that was actually Veloz on the punt. It's going to bounce at the 30 and come back up to the 28-yard line. Or pardon, that was actually number 18 there on the punt. That is Jackson Robertson, if that was 18 on the punt. And a fun stat of the night, Syracuse and Pitt playing tonight in the ACC Thursday night game of the week. And the quarterback for the Syracuse Orange, Kyle McCord, you may know him, he was the quarterback at Ohio State last year. Well, he has 5 interceptions tonight, and all 5 to somebody different. In the first half, he threw 3 touchdowns to the other team. So, yeah, at halftime, Pitt was up 31-0 and had 83 yards of offense. So, I guess that's a lesson to throw to your own team. I mean, orange and yellow and blue.
Well, you figured that would be, common sense. Throw to your own team. But
I think that's why he's not at Ohio State anymore. Snap. That's another running back in the game. Big gainer out to the 40-45 and tackled down at the 47-yard line. That is a new running back in the game for the Tigers.
I think it was number 28.
Yeah, that was number 28, Christian Herron, a freshman. So Herron had some speed on him. Got to the outside and cut back upfield. So another first down, 3:30 and counting left in this ball game. Believe that's still Span in the game at quarterback. He'll get the snap and hand it off to Herron again to the near side. Makes a cut at the 45 to the 50 to the 45. Breaks a tackle, and he will get down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And another big gainer. He'll get about 15 right there on the run. First down, Tigers. Maybe they've found their little weapon right here. Christian Herron, the freshman running back, making the Mustangs look a little silly right there. A gain of 14 right there. That'll be first down and 10. Under 3 minutes now. Herron to the right of the quarterback, Span. You got Ralston, the receiver, to the near side. Harrison and Crichton to the far side. Handoff up the middle, and he busts it again. Good run out to the 30. I'll mark him at the 30, so that's a gain of,
I believe, 9.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be a gain of 9. So 2nd and 1. Nate Tucker on the tackle, 2:15 to go. That clock slowly just ticking away. But props to the Tigers here for fighting. High snap, gets it off to Herron. He will fall forward for a first down. They're going to mark him at the 27-yard line, gain of 3. That'll move the chains, 2:02 to go. That's junior Jaden Aaron on the tackle. And now the Mustangs are at the point where they're looking forward to next week, a matchup against Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, and of course, this is the only matchup tonight. So you got tomorrow night, you got the Summertown Lewis County matchup. That's what's at stake here. You got playoff implications at stake with that one.
And they finally got Herron in the backfield. Loss of 1. Anderson Etienne on the tackle. Yeah, huge playoff implications this week and next week. It seems like they save all those big matchups for the late part of the schedule.
Yeah.
So we got 5 teams really fighting for 4 spots. We got East Hickman, who's pretty much
they've got it clinched.
They've got a playoff spot clinched. Probably will have the 1 seed.
Yeah, as long as they win tomorrow, they've got it.
Yeah, and then you got 4 teams with the same region record fighting for 2 through 4. That is Summertown, Lewis County, Loretto, and Mount Pleasant. As Herron's going to get another big run out towards the 14-yard line. Actually, I'll mark him at the 11. So another big gainer. Pardon, to the 12. So a gain of 16, first down. We are under 60 seconds to go here in Loretto as Waverly's just trying to put some more points on the board to make the score not look as bad.
Yeah.
Span looking to the sideline, waiting for his man to get off the field. He'll take the snap, hand off to Herron. Herron cannot get out to the edge, and he is brought down at the 16-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 3.
And of course, you got those matchups tomorrow. Next week, Loretto, Mount Pleasant, big playoff implications. Summertown, East Hickman, possible playoff implications. Maybe a Summertown must-win scenario.
Yeah, and it may be a region championship scenario as well, depending on just what happens tomorrow. Last play of the game probably here, Span. He's going to roll out to the outside looking for a block. He's going to spin down, and that will do it. Looks like he got to around the 11-yard line. That'll be a gain of 2, but that will be a final here from Loretto. Mustangs 42, Waverly 13. Michael, you got any final thoughts on this one?
Hey, great win for Loretto. Way to hang in there, get a convincing win over Waverly. Now you got to do that next week against Mount Pleasant. Of course, we'll know more tomorrow about how it's going to look, and TWSAA will post scenarios. But I think Loretto, you did really good tonight. I think you've almost got a spot clinched. You just got to wait for what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to see what happens tomorrow and then play your game next week. Loretto, Mount Pleasant, we will have the game here on the Exports Network. It will be here in Loretto next Friday night at 7 o'clock. Big implications in that one. But, I mean, as for this one, we had a big game tonight. Tidwell had a pretty good game. We saw Reynolds with the big 80-yard touchdown. A trio of touchdowns from Nicholas McDowell. A good send-off for the senior. But for Michael Marks and
Michael Mullenix, Mike and Mike.
Yeah, Mike and Mike. We're trying to run that back. We'll see you next week here. This has been Mustangs football here on the Exports Network.
And until next time, that's Leo.
This is the Exports Network.